Alrighty.
Alright. Live. How's it going, everybody?
Happy birthday to you, Stuart. Happy birthday to you, Stuart. Happy birthday, dear Stuart. It's now officially your Trekyards birthday.
And many more.
Yes, many more with me, with Trekyards, Stuart. The never-ending Trekyards, the never-ending is always going to be here.
Indeed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Not that it was actually your birthday. It was a little bit ago now, but you know, you had a birthday season. It started on a real day, and tonight, if you remember it, it ends. Unless you forget and think tomorrow's a Drunkyards live because you got so drunk, then you might think tomorrow it ends, but today's the real day.
Yeah, no. Actually, I want you guys to pay attention to the pin post because it is my birthday, but I'm giving stuff away to you guys. If you go to awayteamgear.com/Trekyards, you can save yourself 20%.
Oh my god!
Off duty shirts like this and the hoodie that I'll show you guys later.
Ooh.
There's a whole bunch of other stuff over there as well. So Darren, who's in charge of it, he set that up for this live only for the next 3 hours. You guys can scoop 20% off. So
like we're only gonna go 3 hours.
Well, we'll see.
Well, that's generous.
Yeah. And Ozzy throws in $10. Let's do the Captain Foley maneuver shirt off or on. It's definitely on.
You got 10 times that to get the Foley maneuver.
At least.
I managed to find not a keg, but a proper amount of these finally, so I can for my birthday party. So I've got a few of these to drink. Haha.
Nice.
You should have these when you come here because they're just exactly like strawberries and cream. It is shockingly close.
Good. I think we probably have something like that here.
Oh, probably. Check. But when it's that cold, it's more not icy, but it's like sharper than it should be, which is funny. And guys, yes, hello. I'm in Voyagering. I've been in Voyagering form for a while. Not red either. I tend to go blue for my fan ones, but boy, put someone in a red Voyager. I mean, it looks like Voyager, doesn't it? Even more so than the blue, because it's what your brain thinks of when it comes to Voyager.
Yeah, or yellow.
Well, I think the Janeway and Chakotay and Cisco and.
Yeah, but there's Harry and Tuvok and B'Elanna.
Oh, I mean, just this simple design had so much flair to it. Just God, it's such a good design, Stuart.
Good fingers.
Such a good design.
All right. Wow. I don't know what we're doing today. So.
Well, we're celebrating you. We're gonna go back to the beginning. We're gonna discuss all of your life history.
You've got a compilation video of all my ums. and all my audio syncs.
Stuart, ain't nobody got time for that. That would be longer than this live, probably. And that's not me being mean, it's just done like 2,000 videos. That's just a pure reality of scope. Because we've done it. Stuart, we didn't, you know, our anniversary wasn't that long ago, but we've done this a while. You know, we've done this a while.
We have. So hopefully we'll have a good time, and I got some peach schnapps for my shots right now, and I got the beer. I got other stuff upstairs if I need to go grab anything. That's cool too. But
hopefully you will.
Yeah.
So remind us, how old were you then when we started Trekyards?
How old was I when we started Trekyards?
Yeah.
You gonna make me do math?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how long we've been doing Trekyards. 9 years? 2014.
When? Oh, so it's 9 years. Yes, 9 years this year. It was 8 years last year. That would 10 years next year. There you go.
That would have been 40. Good. That's easy math to do. I can do that.
So I almost met you at the end of your 30s, and now I'm going into my 30s. Jesus.
Yeah, you'll be 30 on June 7th.
Yeah.
So Sam's birthday is near here too, so don't make me do all the drinking on this live.
Well, no. Do, and then pay me back the next time. Jesus.
We should go back to like the first video and watch like the first.
We've done that a couple of times. It's pretty bad. Oh, actually, our first live. Wonder how our tone will be then. Yeah, I know.
That would be great.
Well, we'll need a few more drinks to get that space to embarrassingly watch ourselves. Just doing a tweet about this because.
Thank you, Gorgonzola. He says I don't look a day over 47. Awesome.
I mean, anything's good, really.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Are you sharing this then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell everybody to hit like if they
Shall I
haven't
play
already.
the fleet video then?
Yes. All right, fleet video. Here it is. If you want to be in the fleet video, have your name on one of the plaques, be assigned to one of the ships, you can do so by clicking that join button down below, joining either here or on Patreon/Trekyards. All the same ranks, privileges, and perks apply over there as well. But if you want to see your name at the end of our videos, that is a good way to do so. Plus, you get to see what ship you're assigned to, and or starbase or base, or space station, whatever. There's lots of different things we have, and it's always fun to see the names kind of shuffling around. Now, if you want a ship that's yours alone, you can become a captain rank, or if you want a hero ship, you can become an admiral. And admiral's not that much off of captain, so go take a look at the options and maybe just consider joining the channel. But also, just hitting that like button, honestly, and super chatting in. You guys kind of control the level of drinkingness that I'll be doing today, so it's up to you guys, and hopefully we'll have a good time here today. So, and like I said, check out all the links down below. There are links to the Teespring and the TeePublic, as well as the awayteamgear.com, which is generally 15% off using the discount code Trekyards15. But today, if you use the discount code Trekyards20 for this live alone, you will be able to get 20% off instead of 15. So that is a good thing. So go check that out and look and see what they got. They got some pretty cool merchandise there, and even some Trekyards related stuff. So by all means, go and check it out. That is my gift to you on my birthday. This is how we're gonna roll. All right.
Still got like 30 seconds left to do this long video.
Oh my goodness. Words. I gotta add something. I gotta use discount code. Yards 20. Perfect. There you go. So there's all the information. By all means, guys, this is this live only type of deal, but if you want to shirt like this, one of the duty shirts, there's many other ones, different styles as well. Go check that site out, and yeah, help us out in that way as well. Help yourselves out. Get yourself a uniform at a good discount. Matthew Lebner has gifted 5 Trekyards memberships. So Donnie Pearson is now a member. Wow. Merlost, Brandon D, Rosemary Burt, and Shay Locomotive Productions have all been gifted Trekyards memberships. You are all ensigns now in the fleet, at least for a month. Excellent. So enjoy that. Yeah, thank you very much, Matthew. Matthew Lebner also throws in $2 and says, "Happy birthday, Captain." Thank you so much, Matthew. Much appreciated. I'll have a drink for that.
So refreshing. Birthday.
We're drinking for every super chat, but as you can see, there's a shot total there. So
yeah, and I hope you like my thumbnail I made for you.
Yes, I was taken at your place, I assume.
Yes, I wanted a sort of off-duty picture of you, but then I realised that because the thumbnail takes up so much space at the top, I had to artificially extend the room by like 50% to the left, and so I shoved a cake there as well.
Perfect.
And obviously the banner, obviously it's all fake, but I even gave it a little shadow below the eye.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at it earlier.
I mean, it doesn't look real or anything, but it is. It's your happy birthday.
Yes.
No, it's not my fault you'd cover it, because you would cover it. And there are things. Yes, $10 to drink, 20 half a shot, 25 drunk synopsis. That'll also be one more drunk, full shot, and while I am voyaging right now, $50, and I will swap to any of the menu forms I have, which is a wide choice, and they're fun. It's fun to be.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you took it away. I'm seem delayed.
Yes, that's okay.
All right. Mark Lawrence is here with $25. I'm here to help out a 49er that fell down a shaft. Well, that's a it's fine.
Okay.
YouTube shafted the subscriber numbers a while back with love a synopsis of DS9 Season 3, Episode 15, Destiny.
Yes, this is the last of the strawberry and lime copper vodka. This is flavored vodka. Ooh.
Comment one.
There's an orange juice in it as well.
Thank you for a shot.
Yes.
For,
Yeah, but you know, Stuart.
no, that episode. Hold on, I gotta pull that shit up.
We're not drunk yet, so it'll be a real episode. Not just. But there you go. All right.
Right.
All right. Let's get. It's a very smells like carrot juice, sort of color. That's how red that
Yeah.
vodka is.
Not quite appealing looking. DS in season 3, episode 15. Destiny.
What is?
Oh, is this the one with the?
That cuts through that. Wow, that is Oh, okay.
Is this the one with the 3 Cardassian Vipers, or the 3 Vipers and the 3 Cardassians that show up at the station?
I feel about that one. But you know, keep the, as we always say, you know, shots up front. So.
Yeah, I think I don't have much to say about that one, unfortunately, Mark. Yeah, there's a prophecy that this thing's going to come through the wormhole, and it's this comet. They send 3 Cardassians on board the station, and the prophecy says something about 3 Vipers entering the nest or whatever, and it's all kind of coming together as far as the prophecy goes. And I know one of the Cardassian women is really attracted to O'Brien, because why wouldn't you be? And O'Brien's a lot like me, so of course he's all over that shit. Anyway, and what happens? I can't remember the ending of that. Yes, they avert disaster, but everything, even the solution, still ties into the prophecy, and it's quite interesting how it plays out. So, was it actually a prophecy, or was it just a coincidence? Yeah, sorry, Mark, that's not a good drunk synopsis.
I don't remember being called Destiny either. I remember being called something else.
No, it is called Destiny.
Oh, it's the one with the Stargate guy, who's also in everything else. What I remember about it, yeah, like you said, it's one of those few other side of the wormhole just about ones. You know, we're not doing exploration, but we're doing like the basic maintenance of there's a thing happening, we've got a thing. And from the screen cap, it's the Amagosa Observatory's second appearance, as not the Amagosa Observatory. And it was just fun to see Cardassian women, because it's relatively rare, and they're all distinct, and certainly the main lady, or the side is a known character actor again. They picked some really good people for this. And it's just a fun, unusual thing. This is before all the shit kicks off, because it's still there in the Voyager, DS9 and Voyager. But it's odd to think, you know, they seem so mean by the end. They start so mean, they end so mean, but there's some bits in the middle where you can be friends with the Cardassians, and it's one of those few ones. Yeah.
Mark Lawrence, maybe come back to it later. A bit more slosh. Yes. I haven't had time to drink today. We literally just got home doing something else. So, yeah. Now's the time to hit us with all the shots.
Booze early makes the world go round.
Let's see. Tom Casey, $5. Got to wish you a happy birthday another day. Another day older is another day wiser, I think. Oh, well, you'd think that, but I think with my memory the way it's going, I don't know. I think it's the opposite. Another day older, another day. Hours of my life are forgotten, I'm sure.
With you guys!
No, not with you guys. I remember everything with you guys.
But awesome. I mean, yeah, more hours mean more hours with you guys.
That's true.
Thank you, Quantum Quad. Quant?
Yes.
Germany! Excellent. Yeah, did you go to FedCon? That just happened. As a big Stargate fan, I was slightly miffed to not be able to go to that, but you know.
Oh, how many Stargate people were there?
Oh, a lot. Like 3 of the main 4. And Cameron, Jack, Carter, Cameron, Braytak, Dr. Fraser, Six, one of the Jafar lady, and someone else, and Shatner, Daniel. So I mean, most of the main people, and I think Judge was already at another convention, so he was not available. A hell of a come together. That means you really couldn't do a big one really without the main 4, and get the main 4 would be a pretty penny.
Come together right now.
You know, it's weird to think that you would do a show for 10 years, and since you also filmed a movie, it was over 10 years. Every day almost you worked together, and then and you see each other at a few conventions, a couple, maybe once a year, maybe, and not everybody. To go from such a tight-knit group to something that sporadic feels, be odd. But, when they're acting different jobs in different parts of the world, it's not exactly, conducive to a happy, we'll all stay together. But also, why would you, But also, yeah, it just feels odd. That much time together and goodbye.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the conventions do keep them close. I mean, even on the Shuttlepod podcast, the Star Trek guys are saying you can go to a convention every weekend. You can see the entire planet, really, and you still be able to see the people you worked with and be a close, tight-knit group. So
yeah, but the Star Trek people, for the most part, didn't have super longer careers. The Enterprise cast didn't do much after, whereas all the Stargate people did. So the Stargate people are a lot more working actors than Star Trek. There's not really a Stargate. I know what you mean, of course, but the Star Trek community, they can do them every weekend and they can always bump into. But you rarely see Carter, you rarely see Michael, Daniel. It's quite an event actually when you get them.
Wow. Well, we got we got a cough. 35 people here, 30 likes. Hit that like button. God damn. And like I said, check out the pinned post. I got a special Trekyards offer today for you guys because it is my birthday. I want to give you guys something as well. So head on over to awayteamgear.com/Trekyards and use discount code Trekyards when you pick up cool duty shirts like this and many other designs as well. There's also hoodies and a whole bunch of other stuff over there. At least go open it in a new tab and look and see what's, because the 20% off is only available for this live. So this is your time to do it.
It's very dramatic.
Can't wait till after the live and go check and peruse. You got to do it now, unfortunately, or fortunately. I don't know, whichever way you want to look at it. So go do it.
Pretty much.
Sven.
So what did you do for your actual birthday then? Take us through the 28th of May. Talk us through it.
If I can remember what the fuck I did. I didn't do much. Woke up, went out for breakfast with Sylvia. The kids came over around 1 o'clock, and they brought me a few small gifts. And I got a huge green screen from Sylvia and the kids. I also got a book and a mug and some candy, stuff like that. Trying to remember everything I got as well. Nothing really major except for the green screen. That was the thing. The kids stayed for a few hours.
It was slightly big, Stuart. I mean, it was not.
Well, it's literally big, and it's also big monetarily. So
yeah, I was pleasantly surprised how single color it was.
Yeah.
Kept talking. You haven't got lighting in your house. You've just got the lights, right? And yet it was
the portable lights we got.
But I mean, you didn't set those up for the test, did you? That you sent me?
No, I didn't.
That's what I mean. Like it was that clean, and it was just the room. That's always a good green screen.
That's because it was in the living room upstairs in the afternoon where I had the window open and the front door, so it had good natural daylight coming in. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. So anyway, the kids were here for a few hours, and then they went home, and some of my buddies came over, Dave, Pete, Michael, and Keith, and we hung out for the afternoon, had some drinks. Then they took me to Chuck's Roadhouse, which is a steakhouse just down the road, and I got a nice peppercorn steak and some mashed potatoes, and then they all left. Then me and Sylvia watched something and then did something that I can't talk about, and then that was it. That was the end of my day. Not too exciting. Not like it's big extravagant thing or anything. So I don't have much to report in that regard, unfortunately. So
is it are you gonna make next year's birthday big?
Yes. Okay. Next year's 50th. So Sylvia's going to actually rent out a place downtown called Tilt. It's an arcade bar. When you get in, $5, usually it's $5-10 admission, but all of the video game machines, pinball machines, are all free to play when you're there. It's just wall to wall video games and stuff. So she's gonna rent it out. She was gonna do it this year. First, 49 is not an important birthday. First of all, second of all, by the time she came up with the idea, it was already booked because it books pretty much in advance. You can book it for a few hours in the afternoons and stuff. So yeah, on my birthday we're gonna have it booked for from like 2 till 5 or something, where my family and friends can come and they have like burgers and nachos and really good food. Their burgers are amazing. It's called the best burger is called the One Up Burger. And it's just huge and awesome. Yeah.
Right.
So that's what we're doing next year. So that's going to be the big one.
I hope all the kids of Bugsy there not abroad or not doing something big that time.
Oh no, they'll be fine. They'll know about it in advance. So
it happens every year, Stuart. Happens every year.
It does. It's not up to me to plan this. It's
no.
She's got to contact everybody and do all the stuff. Even though I'll probably end up doing half of it.
Well, I'm certainly planning all of my 30th, so.
Yeah.
Which is a big one.
It is.
Goodness.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how old you were going to be this year. I thought it might have been 29 or 30, but I thought you were 29, so.
Yeah, I am.
I was right on the other Late Night Live when somebody asked me, and I said, I think he's turning 30, so.
Yes, the horrifying number, eh? End of the 20s equals the end of any semblance of youth. Gone. You're no longer any.
This is when you're like a full.
Yeah.
This is like when you're full grown blown up now, or full grown blown up. You're full blown grown up now, and you need to get married and have kids.
Pretty much. That's what you can kind of, especially nowadays. I was talking to my dad the other day, and it was interesting. We talked, what were you doing at 29? And he said, well, we had our house, the house that you were born in. I was married, and you were like a year away. And I'm just like, huh. What that many years done different? Because I wouldn't even remotely have thought of owning a home last year. Like, no chance. I had barely this year's a possibility, right? That's what one generation's done from being 28, one job fine, to being you joking? At least in England, right? And it's
everywhere. America, it's insane.
Yeah, but it's funny. I saw an interesting. It was a side article on a video, and they were saying now a large percentage of people stay with their parents until they're in their 30s, and then an Indian on the and this is an English channel, and one of the Indian people said, yeah, just like our children have for the last 150 years. It's like all of our children stay at home as late as possible, then we get them married in the conventionally, and then whatever. So it's interesting how society, you leave the home, but if you can't afford to leave the home, you can't leave the home.
Yeah.
So what's a girl to do,
Yeah. It's a different time. I mean, by the time I was 30, I had been married, had 3 kids, and been divorced. So life goes by pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around.
Wow.
Once in a while,
Context different, eh? Context different.
Yeah. Didn't own a house. Well, actually, I did own a house by then. Yes, I did. Holy shit.
See, doesn't that make my life sound depressing then? Because that you achieved that much, and I've achieved significantly less in the time. At least of those.
Yeah, but I got married and had a divorce, and then had a house, but then had to give up the house because of the divorce. So it was kind of like I lived a whole life, and then snowballed down by that point, and then picked myself back up again. So, yeah.
How old was your oldest?
You're doing it the smart way. I think.
Mandatory way. How old was your oldest kid when you were 30?
My oldest kid.
Yeah.
Let's see. She would have been 9.
Oof. Wow. Because obviously my kids are going to be, much older when I'm much older. So you've actually been able to see them in a way. So mine are all going to be.
I got them out of the house so I can enjoy the rest of my life without them. Yes.
Yeah. Versus my kids will be, assuming I have them the next, let's say 2 years, right? Let's be very, very, very brief about it. So I'll be 50 when they're 20, and you're 50 and they're 30. Oh, almost. Wow. 20.
Let's see, Cassie's 23, and Christian is 18, 19.
Oh, Christian, yeah. Yeah,
Christian's like 19.
So that's the one generation.
Now they have their own lives. They're out of the house. I can enjoy the rest of my life in peace and quiet. Me and Sylvie can go out and do things. We have the money and disposable income now to do so.
One generation's
got all the kids
different.
Shit out of the way early.
That's crazy.
Sean O'Sullivan, €2. By Grapthor's Hammer, have a happy birthday. Thank you.
I said that to Marie the other day. I gave her a big bad Gratthar speech, and she was like,
I have no idea what that means.
"Yep," but Mum laughed, and we sold it as a really big thing, and she was.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for bloody Galaxy Quest to come out in 4K. God damn it! Looks so good in 4K. I'm waiting.
Mark Lawrence, $5. I might be able to make a stop in Canada around your birthday next year. Maybe we can get a gathering for this special occasion. That'd be awesome, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep me posted. We'll figure something out. Maybe get Samuel down too. Actually, Classic for Real has a good idea. He said, "What's the 49th episode of Discovery?" We should look at the 49th episode of every Star Trek series.
Yeah.
And talk about it, because it's my 49th. That's a good idea. I like that.
I can do the research once we get a bit more sloshed.
Yes. 48 people here. Oh, we almost have 49 people. That would be my age. Anyway, 39 likes. Let's try to hit 49 likes for some reason today. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We got 5 new members thanks to Matthew. Was it Matthew? Yes, Matthew Lebner, who gifted 5 new memberships. So there you go. And like I said, special offer today. Head on to awayteamgear.com/Trekyards and use the discount code Trekyards20 to get $20% off shirts like this and many more. You should see the hoodie. The hoodie's really cool. Go check it out.
Excellent.
And that's only during this live. Very limited.
I mean, you can't get more celebratory than that, can you? Really?
Indeed not. Oh no, wait.
I think we vaguely discussed me coming down for your 50th, but it'll entirely depend on fans, because, you know.
Yeah, that's something I have to coordinate with Sylvia too.
Yes, because that'll be my 31st birthday, so who cares?
Who gives a shit? I'll come over for your 50th. I'll only be 79. It's fine. We can do that shit.
My kids will come down, your kids will come in, their kids will come down, my kids will come down, all of our grandkids. No, I can't be granddad by then. That'd be terrible. No, not a grandkid. I'm not granddad. You'll be a great granddad by then, possibly.
I'm a grandfather now. 4 times over. And yeah, I'll be a great grandfather by then.
So I'll be a dad. You'll be a great granddad.
Yeah, probably great granddad.
Oh god, I think that's possible, but oh god. Great Uncle Samuel meet your great. Your great nephew Stuart's great grandchild. You're the great uncle.
Not the greats going on there. Well, we are talking about me today, so of course that would come up well.
And I've known Christian since he was 11. I mean, I mean, obviously I didn't meet him until later, but you know,
like that.
Crazy.
Let's see. We got Bill Treadwell, who throws in £10.
Thank you.
Capturing. The other half went to Sam's GoFundMe. There you go.
I will drink. I'll drink every GoFundMe as well.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hillary.
Hell yeah.
That's an interesting way of doing it. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Yeah, we need that to keep going up. Oh goodness.
Let's see.
Oh yes.
So did we figure out any?
Well, I thought you had Bill Booze first, Jerk, because you know.
Fine. That's no fun. We should just start talking about the first one.
Okay.
Then drink more booze during the time.
I'll find it.
49th episode of TOS. Can I guess what that is? Yeah. Let's see. No, I can't.
Ooh.
2.
That's a good one. Does that help?
No. Give me another clue. That's a fun way to do it. See if I can guess it.
Oh wait, no, it's not what I thought it was. Oh, that one. Okay.
Oh, it's a shit one. Okay.
Giant balls.
Giant balls.
No, you're saying giant balls.
Giant
This is
balls.
the 49th episode of TOS.
Oh, fucking idea.
The one with the actor from TNG when she was young and not old.
Oh, yeah, okay. Giant balls should have given that away then. What the fuck is that one called though? I was
Turn to tomorrow.
Return to Tomorrow.
It's kind of shocking to think she was in both shows, given that in your head they're like 100 years apart. But
and yeah, she's in 2 episodes of TOS.
yes,
Yeah.
Gene liked her, I guess.
Return to Tomorrow. That's the 49th, really?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, what the official release order says, as in Wikipedia, number of episodes. I don't know how it counts parts 1 and 2, but that's what it says.
Okay.
It's the 20 of. It was the 51st episode production order, 49th released.
What's the 49th production?
Piece of the action.
I was supposed to guess it. God damn it.
Well,
Piece of the action.
How would you guess that? They're out of sequence.
What's up, Samuel? You gave me a clue, obviously.
Oh.
That's how that works.
That's fair.
I was going to call you Samuel O, like Spocko, but that wouldn't work. Samo?
Samo,
Sam.
see?
Yeah, Samo, she.
I don't see. For Samo, see?
Oh, yeah, Return to Tomorrow. That's pretty good. That's where they get Spock, Pulaski, forget her fucking name, and who else gets possessed? Kirk. Yeah, and the Spock guy is crazy. It's very much like the next episode we're going to review of TNG, which I can't remember the name of offhand. Good Power Play, I think. Something like that. Where, yeah, Data and Troy get possessed as well. So, yeah.
Yes.
Damn. Gestrel, 1980, member for 20 months, but I give him some this happy birthday cap. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Happy birthday, Cap. And did you read the poll, Stuart? The special poll?
I did. I read it to myself.
Oh, read it out loud. Vote in the poll, guys. Vote in the poll.
The poll says happy birthday, Stuart. And the options are happy 49th birthday, happy 50th birthday, happy 1st birthday, and happy 69th birthday. No, the options are actually happy 49th birthday. We love you, Cap. Take a drink for us, which is not in first place. And my birthday's around now too. Cool. Yeah.
I want to see what you guys would say.
And now we've known. Well, 70 votes. I mean, that's pretty good. Grant McGregor throws in $30, so he wants a shot.
Yes. Good.
Peach schnapps. Dr. McGillicuddy's peach schnapps, don't you know?
Okay.
It's good shit. And Eric Martin, who's not here right now, but was actually at my house earlier today, he brought me a bottle of Apple Crown Royal, which is so good. I might have to break into that later.
Oh, there.
All right, Grant, thank you so much.
Good. I felt that one, Grant. That was for you, man. Goodness.
I'm gonna get so wasted on peach because it doesn't give me the sour face. Peach schnapps is just so sweet and good. Oh my god.
It's like candy. It makes you want to drink more. So this episode of TOS, I remember the visuals, but I couldn't say much about it. Honestly, it doesn't stick out as particularly memorable.
Yeah, they need to build android bodies to transfer their consciousness into. And in the meantime, they possess, like I said, Spock, Dr. Miranda, Chase, or something. I forget what her fucking name was.
Yeah.
And Kirk, and then Spock likes his Vulcan body and doesn't want an android body, and he tries to ruin it.
Sounds
familiar.
Yeah.
They can only be in the bodies for a certain amount of time, because otherwise the bodies get over, like they're working at peak capacity, so it's like burning out the body. So, yeah. Spock, of course, not so much, because he's a Vulcan, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things that I said to you before, but we obviously have all the VHSs, but you know, when life moves forward, I don't tend to do rewatches very often because I watch new things where I produce my own stuff. And you know, as of like 14, I was making my own content, and you know, you make as much as you put time into. And I was doing a web series at school, I was doing school work, so I didn't just fancy, I'll watch TOS again. So the ones that are memorable, like Zoning, you know, as we've said many a time with the TNG ones, like some I know way more than you. Just everything about it I remember. Some I remember so little of, and there's some mediums, just because I guess that's how my brain remembered them. That's why it's been fun to the TNG ones, because of course some of them are just so ill-formed in my head, etc.
This one I always remember the premise of it and a lot about it, but I don't remember the title. I never remember the title. I always think Return of the Archon.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Something like this always throws me off. So yeah.
Oh, David, your wife will be 73 on June 7th. Well, happy birthday for us both, because that's My birthday, 73. Goodness, I'll be 73 in 40 years. 43 years.
We'll all be. Everybody else here will be dead because we're all old.
Is that right? Is that math right? It doesn't feel right.
I have no idea. I don't do math.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, 43 years. Yeah, so I'll be.
You'll be 40 or 70.
But I can't be because they're 73.
Yeah, you'll be 73 in 40 years.
Right.
Or
so,
70 in 40 years.
Yeah. So she'll be 103.
Yeah.
113. Is it weird to think? Is it weird to think I'm gonna see 2090?
Well, hopefully you survive that Third World War and stuff.
I mean, I've seen a guy who looks like me in Trek shorts, and that's set in the future. So my bloodline must continue.
Yeah.
I've seen him, right?
The first officer of the Resolute in the prequel comics looks a little like you too, and he.
Oh, was that the
spoilers? Spoilers. He dies.
Oh.
That's why they need a new first officer.
Oh, that was that was the first officer.
Yeah, it's not spoilers because he's the one that defied Captain. Well, didn't defy the captain's orders. He just always kind of called him on his bullshit. But yeah, that's him. Anyway, Megan Bruns, member for 12 months at the rank of ensign, says happy birthday to you, Captain. Well, thank you very much, Megan. Much appreciated. That is awesome.
It's interesting you say that now because I do remember someone posting an image of that first officer to me, and it's quite. I mean, there's something about it that's me.
Especially that cover. I mean, in the book, he doesn't look quite as much as you. The cover, very much so. And like in one or two frames of the comic, he looks a lot like you, but mostly not. But yeah, close enough resemblance that it's like, let's see him. Speaking of, we got our own Trekyards comic out there.
Oh, yes.
The Audacious, which I'm going to do a video on, actually. I want to, because the artwork in that's fantastic.
It's the sort of guy that I wish we could hire full time, but I know he's very busy. Because it'd be such a dream to have more of that stuff. But still in Resurgence for a second. Now we know, having talked to the Resurgence team, that both of the lead writing team knew us personally.
And they watched our breakdown reviews a year and a half ago of the trailer that they released. Which Samuel didn't even remember we did. I remember.
Well, I didn't remember the second. I remember the first one. The second one, not so much, because it was whatever.
We did a reaction, just a first reaction, and then we did a live breakdown of it.
And it was in 4K. I actually rewatched both. I had interest.
Oh, did you?
I said, it's in 4K!
How did we do? Oh.
It was good. I mean, it's us, right? I mean, we don't censor ourselves. Also, we're very the same. We don't really change too much, which is, I think, a good thing. Very positive. You literally within the first 3 minutes called out the Vulcan Fury game, saying, "This one I think might get cancelled too," and I'm like, it's fine. It's probably gonna be fine. You're very that straight away. It was quite funny to listen to. Sure. Yeah, so we'll go with that. And the video run is much longer. And we're doing good depth. And you found out they made having now played that part of the game. You worked out. You saw that the registry on both shuttles are different. The one that launches from the ship in the start, which is you piloting, and the one in the bay. And that's what I think the chap was mentioning in the video, because that was just two registries that were just wrong, and they shouldn't be like that. And they also, they also missed out /6. So I think they might have just redone them based on, because it was wrong, and you can see it's wrong. So I think that was all you. So good job. But what I'm saying is that we know they knew us. We know they made the comics after quite late, actually. I mean, who's to say they didn't base that front guy on me? Because it's pretty close. I mean, closer than most people we see. I mean,
where am I then? That's not fair.
Well, I died. I mean, thicker jaw there, but I mean, even my hair right now, I could easily do my hair look like that guy. I look at the cover. It's a bit hairy.
Did you put it on screen for everybody else to see?
Yeah, I mean, what I love about this front cover is also it's me, but also it clearly using the Halo gun, the Halo rifle. It's not even. I love comics. They steal everything. They do not care about copyright in any way,
and that cover doesn't really represent anything that happens in the comics. I mean, a little bit maybe.
You're saying I don't have 19 guns pointed at my face on an upside down Discovery rifle? You're saying that, Stuart?
Saying that, yeah. You might have 1 or 2 guns pointed at you and a little bit of blood trickling from your mouth, but that's about it.
So look, if I do this, I mean, this is obviously a bit longer than this should be longer. Do this, that side, sort of.
It's Sam. Oh my God.
It's closer than not. It's not me, but it's closer than not. I'm definitely thinner faced, but
yeah,
it's not far off.
Patrick throws in 11 euros and says, "Happy birthday, Captain. Good, good. Let the blues flow through." Oh, good, good. Let the blues flow through. Oops, wrong franchise. Set phasers to drunk. Yeah, that's better. Hashtag Cap Drink. Well, I'll do half a shot for that one.
Ooh, Merlot. How many times do you think you've watched all of Star Trek-ness? Stuart, how many times do you think?
Oh, well, we'd have to break that down by series. I mean, I think I've only seen DS9 twice completely. TOS 5 times, maybe. And if you're talking complete watch throughs, that's a lot less, obviously. TNG, maybe 3-4 times all the way through. Voyager probably only once all the way through, to be honest. But Voyager's one that I've watched a lot of different episodes repeatedly, and just haven't watched all of them in order necessarily. So that's a tough question. Enterprise only once all the way through. I kind of skipped season 3 on my initial watches, and then recently watched. Well, not recently, a few years ago, watched season 3, and it's not as bad as I thought it was, and judged it for back in the day. So, hey, I miss it. So that's a good question though. I don't really know, but I'll have half a shot for that one.
I'm almost out of my bottle of booze, so if you guys want to make me drink more. But speaking of drinking more, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy those 5 issues of the comic now. Now I know who the people are. They wrote it. I mean, that's brilliant. Yeah. So
it's very well written. I love it. It's a good story.
So $40, I can get the entire set. Yeah. Yep. Although they're like £4 each, but £7 each, but 40 together. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, I'll buy that for £40 each.
Yeah,
or £40. So, wow, alcohol's starting to kick in. Classic for real throws in $25. Oh. Thank you so much.
Back to the
Happy birthday, Foley and Cockings. Well, he's gonna have his own birthday stream, but hey. P.S. I am 3D printing you real birthday presents. I hope to be sending soon. Okay. Have some cake and beer myself in your honor. Also, please review your respective worst episode of TNG.
That's interesting, actually.
People are thinking I would go with Shades of Grey. No, I'm going with The Child.
Oh, that was difficult, yeah.
Some ball of light enters the Enterprise and Deanna, and she gives birth to a kid, and the kid grows up really fast, and the kid is evil or something. I don't remember. But not evil, and then leaves. Same white ball of light that leaves the ship. Bye! And it's never mentioned again. Awesome.
I mean, these things don't phase Starfleet. They're trained to do everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing. And 3D print, thanks so much. That's amazing. I was going to say something about. Oh yeah. One of my rather fun fan films actually. I did steal the old Ball of Light entity trick from every episode of TOS and TNG, and it's fun just to have a ball of light be the villain.
Yeah,
it's oddly satisfying. I'll be honest with you. Maybe I should do it more often. It's so classic. It's like when I got to do the Tholian on the view screen. It's like it's so.
Yeah. It
gets you there, right? I love it.
Sean O'Neill says hashtag Code of Honor. Okay, see now which is worse, Code of Honor or The Child? Code of Honor for a lot of different reasons is worse. But considering the whininess and the amount of Troy in the episode The Child, I don't know. I'd probably rather watch Code of Honor. And that's a horrible thing to say. Shades of Grey is better than both of those. The opening scene with Riker and the Geordi down on the planet is pretty good. Pulaski's on point in that episode when we reviewed it. Yeah. And the clips from the clip shows are they're clips and good episodes. I would Shades of Grey is better than The Child. I'm saying it now. It's official.
As you know, Stuart, when I got to the episode, I skipped the clips. So I watched the 21-minute episode of Shades of Grey. And it was okay. I'm not watching a fucking clip show. I've seen the clips. I would rewatch to review it. I don't need to watch the clips to care. stupid. But Code of Honor's interesting because I like obviously elements of it, the art design, like the main guy. I mean, the main guy's quite compelling to watch. Both the main guys are. Tasha gives it her all, right? You know, I mean, you can't look at it through the truly racist lens. Otherwise, that means, you know, a lot of just television shows you just can't watch them. It's like, well, it's not really. Or listen to Michael Jackson songs, maybe. It's like, yeah, you know, gotta kind of see what it's trying to do in the story versus what you think they're trying to do. So I don't think it's out to make a racist thing. That seems very unlikely for a Star Trek writer team.
They were surprised. A lot of the actors that have talked about that on the episode of The Center Seat said they're surprised that one, first of all, made it to air. And second of all, that after it aired, they thought they were finished. They thought that just killed the show. While they were filming it, they're like, what the fuck is this? So,
well, as I said, all they had to do is make the black guys blue.
Well, yeah, originally they wanted like an Asian type tribe instead of blacks. But just...
It would have been interesting, actually, if they gave all the actors just a forehead ridge.
Or anything.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like a Bajoran trip, just like literally is that, or like the lady in Resurgence. Like if they just did that,
or the aliens in Resurgence, either the Illyrians or the other ones, make them look distinctly alien. Then it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if we had an alternate timeline where they were aliens. How different it would vibe. You know, because allegory is the tool of Star Trek, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the literal. Oh, thank you, Gareth. I did start doing an episode comparing the Borg tech, but I'll be honest, we both got quite burned out Picard content because we were working it real hard, doing a lot of stuff. There is someone to talk about for that, and we do intend to get many of the production team on to talk about it. That is definitely in our wheelhouse plan. Just it's a big old thing to go back into.
And Dan, it has nothing to do with a planet full of black people. It's how they were represented.
Yes.
As like the African tribe type deal.
Yes.
That was what was offensive.
Yes.
The black people thing is a non sequitur. It's just the way that they associate the
and
black
besides,
with the
you
African
don't know.
tribe deal.
So they don't know the planet's black. Maybe the left continent is white. Maybe the third continent is Chinese. Yeah. That the place they saw is black. By that logic, every planet would only see white people. Oh no, we're racist white planet. It's like, well, no, it's just, neither here nor there. It's just the place they happen to see.
Yeah, and it's because of the stereotypes, Dan, in it that are quite they're quite obvious. It's not even veiled in any kind of, how Star Trek like uses modern day things and uses analogy to like talk about the same thing but make it different. They just, I'm not going to get into it because it's quite offensive.
It's amalgam of small and medium things they could have entirely removed by just doing like some top level stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
But so that was the TOS episode.
Yes.
Let me discover
TNG.
Or animated? Is there an animated one of that many? Do they make that?
They made it to 49 episodes.
Yeah, I don't think they do that.
2 seasons, and they were only like.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Let's see. Well, they might actually. No, there's just 23 episodes in total, I think.
Wow. That is so few.
Like 12. I was gonna say 12 per season. So.
Well, that's interesting.
Even less. I think it's 11 per season, and there's a special as well on the DVD.
Huh.
What?
Okay. On Wikipedia, because of the film date, the first episode of TNG is actually the second episode of TNG film order, but it was released first. So the 49th episode made was Ensigns of Command, but the 49th released was Evolution. We'll go with Ensigns of Command then. I don't know why I made that clarification there. Ensigns of Command is the Data Waterway one, the Shellyak. This one's good. The one with the dubbed act the entire time, which is a bit ridiculous, I believe, if that's the one. But Data's great. The lady's great. The set design is actually pretty good. The ending's fun in a sad way.
Yeah.
It's actually a memorable one for. It's memorable because it isn't Data being. He's not using his Data abilities to win out. It's him being more of a child, and dealing with a situation sort of organically through a more I'm not sure how to feel lens.
Yeah.
Which is what he does isn't necessarily going to win out. Yeah, that's a really solid one, actually.
One where he nukes the aqueduct with his
Yep.
laser, isn't it? Yeah. And he's got the love interest. Well, she's interested in him anyway. That one is very similar to the one we just watched as well. The I can't remember the name of it. The one with the dome, and they got the genetically altered people.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same premise. You got to leave here. We're not going to. We built our lives here. It's like, okay, well, here we go again. Yeah.
You ain't wrong.
I know. I very rarely am. I wish I could actually say that. Yeah, there's not much to say about that one for me, really. Data deals interesting way, like you said, kind of childlike, and not childlike isn't quite correct. He tries to implement common sense, and no one else is on board for it because they're all stubborn. There you go. Yes, Masterpiece Society was the one I was referring to that we just reviewed. Thank you, John.
No, it's a good one. It's a memorable episode. Oh, Aussie. Oh, that's very kind. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's kind of fun. You can do it while we're live and get instant. Oh my god, reaction.
Yes. But Ozzy, you haven't donated to my fundraiser. My PayPal is this.
I mean, if you want to, for a second, so it'd be interesting to see what you do a live comment. Not I'm trying to plug that go home per se, but I'm interested to see what you think of the sets that I show off. If I bring that up, because you're a big fan.
Seen?
Yeah, well, in the trailer content I released, because you know what you're looking at just like I do. So let me just grab it up for a second.
Like I told you, they look great, and it's good that you have all the interiors with the Enterprise D. So it's not just a bridge, not poo-pooing on anybody for just creating a bridge, which costs a lot of money and a lot of time, and it's quite an event. Yeah, the fact that you have everything there, and like you said, your field of view, like you can get the I don't know what you
depth of field.
Depth of field. That's the one I was looking for. And the way you have the camera going through engineering is really cool. I mean, there's some really cool stuff there for sure, and it's really exciting to see how you can green screen it and make it look good with the actors on it.
Yeah,
it looks very, very good and accurate.
Yeah, let me play the video and comment. But this is the little piece I put together.
Samuel Cockings here of Trek Short and Trekyards.
To make a Picard museum piece.
This GoFundMe and the cool stuff that's going to be.
I mean, the bridge. I mean, it was such a fun thing to do years ago. And in fact,
the cool.
I'll pause it so you can catch up. But it's funny because the question being, of course, Stuart, do I then modify the bridge like the Picard bridge where the colour's been changed? Because that's hard, bro.
No, because they got it wrong. The lights are supposed to be blue at the top on the sides and stuff like that, which is weird that they did, unless it's showing differently because of the way they're filming it. I don't know. You think they'd go pretty accurate with that kind of stuff, but we did videos where we matched the colors and they're just off. But yet you see the behind the scenes photos and they're correct. So I don't know if it was the color grading they did, maybe.
It's very hard to grade that level of finesse. Another thing that I noticed in because someone else posted an online tweet of the reel to the Picard, and those side panels are purple clearly in the show, but now they're like a dark grey, and then being a weird purple, like that gives a flavour to the turbolift shafts. That's like they're a light purple or a mauve or whatever. I don't know. What stands out to you in this shot that I did? Because I was able to open the scene files and refine them a bit since last time I worked on them a year ago. Anything on this shot that stands out to you, good, bad, or ugly? And these are all my digital sets that I had built. I textured personally. I lit them A really proud thing to do, I'll be honest.
Well, the thing that stands out to me is the way that the chairs are anchored into the floor, and yours is way more accurate as well. There's some little stand piece kind of at the bottom.
Well, I just made it the same. I just made it the same as the carpet perfectly, because if they can't get it perfect necessarily, mine's perfect.
Yeah, that's really good. That's fantastic.
There's no right or wrong answer. It's just like if you see anything good, bad, or whatever.
The only thing I would say is that the captain's chair seems a little too angular and not as curvy as it might be. But
yeah, I would tend to agree. It's always a question of how many polygons you add. One thing my guy didn't do that might have him do for a remaster is that the you can't tell so much from this shot, but the padding on the main chairs is quite curved in the real one. He did it quite gently, so it gives it a more flat approach, which feels noticeable once you say it. It's just more flat. But you know, a simple gradient versus a high detail gradient, a lot more detailed to render, etc. But this was a fun one to do for sure.
Stuff that's going to be in it. Over 12 films
and yet
out now.
Fleet Pause here, $2. Never fear, Fleet Pause here. He says
about these characters well beyond where we thought they were going to go. We've crossed over to different eras, different universes, different ages.
Friend Fleet
4,000.
And it's nice. We had 905 gold and we're already past 1,000. So yay, everybody! And I revealed this shot, Stuart, of the museum, which I can highlight now because you know.
So if you want to see that shot, please do donate. Beyond that, we have more cost.
There you go. There's my teaser. Here by Mark does.
Now I noticed. Or maybe I didn't notice. The rings on the museum, are they empty?
Yes.
In your okay.
Because I wanted to make a teaser, so I didn't put the ships in.
Gotcha.
Take a lot more time to render. And I also have to work out, do I truly do the same as in Picard? This is 11 years earlier. Or do I do different ones? Do I ask people to pick what's in them? You know, as in, like, make it more fun? I don't know. Because unlike Picard, they really had to... You know, what do we have? You can't necessarily have your wish list. Whereas I can kind of wish list it, can't I? I can even, like, the Daedalus or the Pegasus... Like, weird ships in if I really wanted to, right? Because it can be more fun. How's that look?
Fully classed one of them. That'd be great.
Well, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's a fan film, right? I mean, how does that look for you?
Great. Like I said, I noticed the rings were empty, and I was looking for ships going out. No, they're not there.
They're all cloaked.
I figure you scale them differently, so the bird of prey are like really small. So I'm like looking.
I did scale the bird of prey closer, and it's really. I think I scaled it up by like 120%, 130, because it is too small in the ring. It does look a bit silly unless you do it a little bigger, but it's smaller than their version, bigger than it should be, which I think is a more fair comparison. But this is great because it's the actual Titan as the ship that takes them there, which is really fun to see because I don't think there's been a fully finished fan film with a Titan ever. I did a trailer with it, which is really fun because it's like, here's the Titan, but that's actually going to see it in motion, which is superb. And the museum is just a space dock, right? That's really useful. That's really quick and easy. Makes it a lot easier. Although I need to modify it with the, with the docking bay 12 thingy. And my friend David, he did the planet, which I think it's very close to the planet I did in the show. In fact, he worked out that they did use a commonly available cloud texture as the clouds. Like, if you know what you look for, it's there. And then besides that, it's the colours and stuff. But I will reveal the planet part of this shot took 9.5 hours to render, just that one layer. Because it's a pretty special planet. So that was fun.
Athen Prime, called.
Athen Prime, the water planet. And it's funny, it's such a giant planet in the episode to have it just... Like, clearly it's like a moon almost. Like, the dock feels like a moon. But I was very happy with this shot. I thought it was really... Just surreal. You know, we just saw it in the show, and to be actually making stuff for it was really nice.
More things I want to do to allow us to keep filming. The crash. To the
and these are obviously shots from my
green screen. And
my dock. Here's the bridge again. Some lovely depth of field stuff.
We have a green screen. And as part of that short, I really want to give the fans another...
I learned it for this. I did it properly. Here's a really fun sort of side shot. Anything stand out to you here?
Hold on 1 second. What?
Can I open the box?
I don't know. What's in it?
It's your name.
Got a parcel on a Saturday. Interesting. Continue talking. I'm going to open this.
What is a... Ooh, it's a present. We'll... Exciting.
I don't know if it's a present or not, if it's something I ordered for myself.
I'm excited.
You can keep talking. Don't wait for me.
Oh, well, I know. I'm just excited to see. My expectations have never been higher, Stuart, I'll be honest. I'm expecting something truly groundbreaking with you fine folks watching us here.
I don't know who sent these, but this is interesting.
God, guys, can you feel the tension? You know, heartbeat, heartbeat. It's so tense. It could be anything.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, guys, keep super chatting. We've got more things. $10. Take a chat. Take a drink. We want to get more drunk, guys. Huh. That's no moon.
That's only one of them. Apparently there's more in here.
Well, I'm surprised. I appreciate being surprised.
Somebody asked me about my... Oh, Jesus Christ. What did I do? View.
Oh, goodness.
No, I don't want that. What the hell did I do? Why is this so big? My God, I don't know what I did. Anyway.
This is exciting.
Here's another one.
Important angles, yep. Now, if that doesn't deserve a super chat, I don't know what does.
No. I mean, there's...
Oh, Bluebird says, does this mean that the Captain Foley gets a promotion to Admiral as a gift for his birthday?
No.
Okay, then. Is there a note, or is this entirely...
There's no note. There's nothing. It was just sent from, like, China by the looks of it. Zanhunis. No, it's Mississauga, Ontario.
Now, the question is, do you know what these are from? Is there an anime?
I don't know my anime at all. I don't know if these are anime or not. See, the problem is, I got this one. This one I ordered from Wish, like, forever ago. It's a cell phone holder. You put your phone...
Right.
Put your phone there, right?
All right, okay, logically. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, so this is on top of my Namco Museum thing.
Which has been in videos, I'm assuming.
It's been in videos. It's been in all of my Captain Foley personal videos. This one is the exact same one, but like large scale.
Your iPad holder.
Yes.
iPad. So somebody must have seen that, and oh my God! And there's one more. This one's smaller though.
And how do they time this to perfectly get in a live stream? Because that's skill to bribe the post person.
I wonder if they're here because I don't know.
I mean, if they are, they're getting the money's
It
worth.
wasn't that regular mail because it was Saturday.
I had a package delivered myself, something else, and they delivered this as well. That's why I was shocked.
And then there's this one.
Hey, Dark Magician Girl from Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's who?
Dark Magician Girl from
Dark Magician Girl from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Dark Magician Girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a really good sculpt as well.
How the hell did you know that?
Well, this is an anime from my youth. Yu-Gi-Oh! Loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. It's great.
Watch the show.
Well, whoever... Thank you. I don't know, man. Thank you, honey.
Oh, I wanted to open it.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you get?
I got a watering thing with a little mushroom that waters my plants upstairs. And I bought a crossbow.
You bought a crossbow.
Yep. I gotta go put it together.
Stuart, I don't think you're making it to 50.
Yeah, I don't think I'm making it to 50 either. All right, well, thank you, sweetie. I'll see you later, I guess.
Yes, we need ice cream.
Yes, dear.
This was an adventure, guys. Wow.
Okay, well, that's interesting. I got a bunch of
Woo!
bent over, half-naked women on my desk now. Not that I'm complaining.
Right.
So I don't know if anybody here sent that, but for some reason my Skype went full, and there's no option to reverse it now.
X, escape?
You think, right? Yeah. None of these things are working. Hold on, here we go. There we go. All right. It is fixed now. All right.
Classic for real. Email trekyards@hotmail.com. That's the best way of getting in touch with us.
If Neil Hammersmith is here, he was supposed to message me the other night at Trekyards. I never got an email from him, so...
Right.
Is she supposed to ride that like a broom? Like, is that what that is? Or is
Yeah, they can fly with them, yeah.
Okay, that's why you're... Okay.
I mean, it doesn't happen often, but they can do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sweet, I got anime girls.
That's actually a good sculpt. I mean, hey, that's good.
But like...
And
I don't know, man.
That's pretty intricate hair.
Oh, the hair is insane on these. Look at this. Looks really good when she's like where she's supposed to be, but it's a little fairy flying along, you're driving your car.
It's the face hug you don't mind getting.
Okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with these.
Classic for real, like I said, just email us. There isn't particularly, but you know, it's fine.
Geraldine Karstensen, though, $25. Happy freaking birthday, Cap. Microcosm, the one with Rambo Janeway.
That's a great episode.
With Rambo Jim. Yes.
The funniest thing about that episode, though, is that they invent the first contact phaser rifle despite having left after it got invented. They somehow have one in a box in engineering.
Were they in touch with Starfleet at that point? Was Starfleet sending the messages?
Nope.
No? Okay.
No, it was just before that. Now, obviously, you could argue they already had them, but if you start saying, oh no, they always had every design, it's like, well, there's no evolution then. Part of the fun is knowing what comes where. That's the fun of saying they were new for the E. That's sort of the fun of it.
They could have had schematics of them, knowing that they were going to be issued to the fleet, and then decided to go ahead and build one.
Yeah, but why would you give experimental schematics? Because, I mean, sure, they'd be made straight away. It's not as if... Why would you give science vessels the schematics for the latest test weapons? It doesn't really seem like a logical... Suppose they're doing a quick run to the Badlands. It's not as if... You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean... Hard to justify. And the CG of the aliens are great.
Are they, though? I mean, they're not that great.
I always thought it was great.
Right.
I mean, considering the ambition of what it is, it's a fully CG character that moves organically, that's in so much of the episode, I always thought it was great. Because that's not really something you do there back then. Because Voyager tended to limit their use of CG aliens, but 8472, the Macrovirus, and the Equinox aliens, all three are very good for their time. They're not perfect, but for a TV budget, they're really good for their time.
For their time, yeah, with that being the caveat, for sure, yes.
And I think 8472 and the Equinox hold up well today. I wouldn't say that... Obviously, they're CG, but I mean, you watch Avatar, it's all CG, right? It doesn't matter how real it looks CG. It's CG, right?
Indeed. Yeah, so, I don't know. If somebody's in the chat that sent these, thank you, but tell me who the hell you are.
Hey, Blamberg,
This is not the first thing I've just randomly received either, by the way. So, and I've only given my address to a few people.
Yep.
So I could probably narrow it down.
Yeah.
But
unless it's some like dark web site where your address is, and it's like, if you want to send your presents on, here's the site.
And if you get it's shipped by a certain date, we know they will be alive because we can tell the future.
That's extra. Okay. But yeah, back to the sets. want to see what you think. So this shot was a really fun one, I thought, to do. Because, you know, you always think of Enterprise D as being from the front looking back. But I thought this was a fun sort of angle. Anything stands out to you for this one?
Can't see it yet, so I don't know.
Okay, then.
It's hard to say.
And I say all CG. Like, it looks CG, right? I'm not quoting it doesn't, but pretty pleased with the vibe. I think I got the colours right. I think I got the lighting pretty close. It's actually a little bit darker than the real one, but I didn't want to overlight it. I'm really pleased with it.
That's a scene we've seen a few times, actually, coming off the turbo lift. I like it because it's like you feel like you're there.
Yeah.
Driving to the bridge for the first time.
Exactly.
It looks really great.
Yeah.
And the wood grain, I noticed the wood grain doesn't quite match the way it should. However, that's okay.
But it doesn't feel radically wrong either. Which I thought's
No.
a good hybrid. It's the right colour. It's got the right sort of... There is texture to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, it just reminds me how big the view screen is and how much free space there is in front of it. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of real estate there. And actually, from different angles, it looks a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah.
Window.
Then, of course, we have the big reveal, my engineering set, which is really, really fun. Did this animation, which took about 11 hours to render.
To actually
We zoomed through the set, and I showed you this before it came out, and what a trip to be able to do this, and have like a little like an Ant-Man shot, you know, going through the set.
The mess hall.
And this is the set, you know, without texturing. I put a few quick L cars in. And it's such a good design, right? It's so simple, but it just works. I never quite, you know, when you start texturing something, you realize new things. That there's these dark pillars, right, that separate the set pieces, and all of them next to Geordie's zone, his little cubbyhole, they're all black, but facing us, the camera, they're all the same as the rest of the set. So they kind of made it a distinct separation. There's thought put in the edge. You have to really look to see. But I had them being black originally. It didn't feel right. That little thing of those little two pillars in front, you can see them. Them being black didn't feel right. It's remarkable how effective it is into getting into our brain.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a look at this. Hold on. So that's just above the pool table then, right?
Yeah. We just passed it.
Okay. Yeah, man, that looks great.
The trick being, of course, lighting the warp core.
Well, also that, and like the reflections in the clear glass there, and the little distortion even behind it.
Yeah. It's subtle, but your brain sees it. You know there's something there, even though it's actually invisible abstractly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the warp core is going to be an interesting one because, of course, I never really quite realised there's actually, like, rings inside the tube. That's what lights up. Because it's just giant plastic ribs, and there's lights inside. But, of course, light fall-off in real life works differently than in CG for most part. So if I make that really bright, I want it to hit the rest of the set, right? But I also want to light in a pattern. And like there's a certain like the like fluorescent tubes, right? They maybe aren't turning on and off in 1 second or one frame. Maybe they actually have a half second of cool off because they're being energized metal, aren't they? So to mimic that, it's a whole different thing because they're not just going on off on off. They're going on slightly off, on slightly on, slightly off. So that'd be a fun challenge. And then, of course, the question is, how much do you see the two? Do you want to see the two lights inside being light on and off, or do you want to think it's the bigger light lighting on and off? So things like that I got to worry about, which are great. But that's what gives it interactive flair, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to the transporter room.
They're really fun to build. This is one of my favourite ones, the transporter room, which of course the transporter room is such a fun set because the interactiveness of the reflections on the pad, that's what sells it. I really paid attention to how much you see reflect. Because in my head, the pad is sort of a matte with a little reflection. But if you watch the show, you can actually see so much reflected in it, especially in Star Trek 6, where it's in full HD, like proper like cinema HD. And it's to try and tune that in to see, because now you've got the set reflected in the set, and then it gives you more depth, more realism, more it's really important. I think I pretty much nailed it over the course of like a day or two of tweaking, and also how much the back parts. There's like 3 gradients of orange inside the back lines. That's important, as subtle as it is. And I'm really, really proud of the look I got for this transporter room. Like, ain't rocket science, but it's...
Shouldn't we be covering this on your birthday live?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It's going off on this tangent.
Sorry, I was proud of it. It's fun.
We should be proud of it.
Because it looks hot. That's a good point, though. Pause.
Well, when does this campaign end? That's the thing.
Well, it doesn't. It's a GoFundMe, so...
Oh, perfect.
It's up forever. Not forever, but all support anytime helps. Because there's always gonna be a few more costs, etc.
All right, so we went through TOS, TNG. What's next?
Yeah, DS9.
Disney.
Let's see. Wikipedia 49. Which is episode The House of Quark.
Oh, yes. It's the one where he marries the Klingon and has to fight with the remote control. Like,
He purrs.
knocks the little antenna thing off. Yeah. That's a great one. That's fun. The fact that they have such a great chemistry, those two.
It's pretty fun.
Again, I don't remember the specifics necessarily of the episode, but yeah, I just remember it's a good episode.
Well, it's
not super serious.
No. Well, it's a giant juxtaposition, right? Klingons meets Ferengi. They are not similar cultures. They don't work in the same way
At all.
No. And then Worf getting in. Yeah, and I think that's the one where Worf gets for Jadzia right at the end. Because they're in 2 different holosuites and, things get hot. Yeah, it's a good one. It's
That's the 49th episode?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's the end of the episode, isn't it? Because I feel like Worf is after her.
No, I didn't say that's the end of the episode. That's the 49th episode. Worf's already there at the 49 episodes in?
Season 3, episode 3.
Oh, okay.
Just before that was Search Part 2. Because he comes in season
3. Or at the end of season 2. Way of the Warrior, isn't it?
That's season 4. Huh. There must be another one where Quark is also fighting a Klingon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it must be much later then. Oh, okay. Another one then.
God damn it, now I don't know which one that is. My brain is broken. Actually, I don't know. Never mind. I need to go back and rewatch this, apparently.
Yeah, let me read about it then, because that's definitely not what happened then. I think it might be the part 1 of that story.
Oh, when he first meets her, and then
I feel like that would have to be, yeah.
Could be, yeah. No, that's looking for Parmok in all the wrong places. House of Quark is before Worf gets on DS9. Fleetpaw knows his Klingon stuff, so listen to Fleetpaw. The episode Sam's thinking about is when Grilka returns.
See, same lady.
Yes.
Same storyline, just.
Yeah, I can't even remember though which one this one is specifically. Let me guess. Quark gets in trouble with some Klingons for a deal that goes wrong, and he's got to weasel his way out of it. That sounds about right.
This is the first episode that Gowron makes an appearance, though. So that's fun. Fun stuff. 47 people here, 69 likes. That's a good number to have. 69 is great.
But hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's try to get those numbers up. 5 new members during this live. Thanks to Matthew Lebner for gifting some. Like I said, guys, it is my birthday celebration, but I have a gift for you guys. Head on over to awayteamgear.com/Trekyards. Use discount code Trekyards20 to save yourself 20% off some really cool away team merch gear. They've got some really cool shirts and stuff there. So,
pretty much.
I mean, Sam could pull it up and like scroll through it, so we can see some of the gear. Maybe.
Who are we talking about? Which Sam?
Commander Sam. Yeah, count those. Oh, Lieutenant Sam. Ensign Sam. Ensign Sam Harriman.
Doesn't go lower, Stuart. I can't. Damn it! Okay.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff over there. And if you want to save your, it's only during this live though that 20%. So this is a good time to take advantage of it, or at least look.
Look at our deltas all fabric. That's cool.
Yeah, great. He made a home page for Trekyards.
Yeah, there we go. Welcome to Trekyards, all the deltas. Thank you very much for stopping by. We have been expecting you. Well, hey! Foreshadowing. Also, thank you for sharing the link on the Trekyards Live podcast. Oh my god.
Well, my personal channel, but yes, and then today, of course. Yes.
I don't think we have a podcast there, Stuart. I'll be honest.
I know, I've corrected before, but that's okay.
We did have a podcast once when we stopped doing it.
Funny though, because our TNG review playlist says podcast beside it. So it automatically, something in YouTube automatically set it to be a podcast. So I don't know how or why, but that's okay. If people want to listen to it, you can definitely listen to those reviews.
That's true. Yeah.
So
that's fair. Special Trekyards coupon, 15%, but you say there's a better one?
Yeah, the one for today is Trekyards 20, which saves you 20%, which is 5% more than 15. You're also learning math here at the same time, guys. But yes, the Trekyards 15 is a continuous discount there, so that's just for Trekyards members. You get a special discount. So
your flight jackets, which are first contact-esque, with the intent to got props and models. Look at that! You've got a Nemesis costume, but Nemesis shoulders with a coloured bottom, which is obviously a brand new design. Yes, these models look thrilled.
They're not made to be accurate. They're made to kind of look cool, right?
Well, they're Star Trek themed. Yes. I love how happy the model looks to be wearing it. That person's not a Star Trek fan. I'll tell you that. Cool though. Oh yeah, and the colours embroidered in the. That's clever. And the undershirt.
Yeah, look, I'll put the hoodie on while you're showing stuff. I don't just so you can see the hoodie. It's like
that's what he's wearing right now with the the clever undershirt as well. Yeah, there you go. You got the true unisex flight jacket, which has
behold, here's one of the hoodies. I got this arm sleeves, the arm stripes, and it's a good look. It's a good look. It's just if you want to be casual and not really be pimping out Star Trek, but still be representing Star Trek. And the comm badges on here look great, by the way. So great for conventions or.
Yeah, if you can't go full this, go full that.
Exactly. Yeah. Check it out.
Oh, they got Picard season 3 ones. Well, that's cool. Yeah, no, I've never seen Picard season 3 hoodies before, so there you go. Picard season 3 hoodie.
Oh my God, Obi-Wan just threw in $50. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Captain. TOS, the enemy within. Your thoughts? Change the TOS outfit.
I can do that. I can do that. Excellent. Obi-Wan, sir. Glory to you and your house. That's what I think.
The enemy within. That's the. Which one is that? God damn it! I always get that one confused with Turnabout Intruder too.
Obi-Wan, pick gold or blue for TOS. Because I have both.
Enemy within.
In fact, it's great because the gold TOS looks. It's the correct color in reality, but it's the fake real screen color on screen. Which I always love the fact that it just happens. So guys, everyone, tell me what happened to your master and which uniform to wear. Blue,
the enemy
okay.
within is the one with the evil Kirk. I always get that confused with Turnabout Intruder, because Turnabout Intruder seems like a better title for that episode.
I'll see you in a minute, shit.
Okay. Enemy Within is a fantastic episode, actually. I don't like that the one Kirk, the evil Kirk, can kind of make a lot of decisions while the other one is all like timid and shy. And I get it because of the more assertiveness of the evil side of him, but it seems weird. And then the 3 scratches on his face. 3 scratches on his face, which randomly in one scene are on the other side because they actually flipped the negative. Kind of bothers me a little bit. They didn't fix that either when they remastered it. But yeah, the other thing that bothers me about that episode in particular is, yes, you can't beam them up for fucking whatever reason, ion storm or whatever it was. But this is before shuttles were invented, apparently, because you just send a shuttle down to get them. Again, could be affecting, it's too dangerous for a shuttle to go down. But that really sticks out in my mind as being something that just annoys me. You can't transport, so then just use a shuttle. It's pretty simple concept. But anyway, that was before they had the shuttle prop and stuff built, because it was only like episode 5 of season 1. So... And then the dog with the glued on horns and, spikes on its back. It just, what? Kind of silly. And then the solution, just using the transporter. A little bit contrived, I guess. But again, the transporter was a new thing that has just been introduced. So there's only episode 5 of all of Star Trek, for Christ's sake. So yeah, use it in a unique way. But anyway, that's kind of my thought on it. I enjoy the episode, I really do, but I always get the title mixed up. The Enemy Within, I never know what episode that is. I always think that Turnabout Intruder is this one, even though Turnabout Intruder is the one with the Janice Lester, I think is her name. Which, again, that title makes sense for that episode as well. However, there you go. I hope that answered or fulfilled my obligation to talk about my thoughts on that, because I like the episode, but there's a few things about it that bother me. So, but that being said, it is early TOS, so a few things can be forgiven. It's actually episode 4, I think, of TOS, because sometimes they count the cage as episode 1, and then like No Man Is Gone Before is episode 2, but that's not correct. So I think it's episode 4. So it's actually even earlier, if you want to look at it that way. Stuart, you need to grow face hair. The fuck is this? This is all I can grow, by the way. I would grow more if I could, but I can't. I can't even grow sideburns. So this is what you get. You like it or lump it, Terrence. John O'Sullivan, €2. Who was more than a hero? Who was more than a hero? He was a Union man. Oh, that's Chief O'Brien for sure. I'll have a drink for that one too. Perfect. I know Terrence spelled my name wrong. It's a pet peeve of mine, but I didn't feel like in the mood to say it, so. Dan Ben, 3 stripes and you're copying Adidas. I guess so. Yeah. So if you guys want to check out the pinned message up there, awayteamgear.com/Trekyards, go check it out. Look at all the stuff they have on offer and see what you might be interested in. You can save yourself 20% today only, during this live only, not even after the live, because it's only active for 3 hours. So it'll be over at 6 Eastern Standard Time for that 20% off. So take advantage of it while you're on the live. Open up a new tab, go take a look and see if there's anything you guys want to pick up and save yourself 20%. They're very high quality shirts and stuff, and I really highly recommend them. Trekyards gets no amount of this money, by the way, so just so you guys know that. But we really want to, give you guys a special discount because you guys are awesome Trekyards fans. So,
hello, Captain.
hello.
Isn't it great how everything's ready at my disposal? Yes. See, it looks so right colour-wise. I'm very happy with this. The only problem with these is that the trails are literally built around having giant boots. So without giant boots, they go up really high because I haven't got giant boots on.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Bell bottoms. He's taking selfies, too.
I am.
Hold on, I'll do the same thing. Every time he takes a selfie, he does the...
I do.
Smolder. The magnum.
I do. I can't smile, but I can smolder. I'm Smolder and Scully.
I'm always like, hey!
Yes.
I'll do my smolder.
Why is the eyebrows happening? I don't eyebrow. What are you eyebrowing about? Thank you, everyone.
You do.
Yes.
You do a little bit.
Oop. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's a good color. Yes, it looks good on him for sure. I've never worn a blue TOS. I don't know how it would look on me. Yellow looks. The command gold on me looks like shit. I think. The complexion isn't good for gold or yellow. But hey, it is what it is. That's why I like the darker, like First Contact or the Next Generation with the black, red. You know.
Yes, you certainly have some uniform preferences / prejudices.
Yes. Yes.
I ain't be no getting me those darn golds. No, sir. I'm pirate.
Well, you'd think I'd want all the gold.
You would think. That was very high pitched. Yeah, you would think. Yeah, manly. Yeah.
I mean, I could wear the green one, the green version.
Look, I mean, guys, it's up to if some of you would like to super chat to get Stuart in uniform. Is Stuart uniformable?
Not really.
Then bugger off. ain't no chance.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
That's not.
We'll never know what might happen. If the requests are, doable, maybe. Dan says, yeah, getting multiple ads in a row and you can't skip. Very annoying. Well, that's buy YouTube Premium. It's not that much a month, and trust me, it's fucking well worth it. So
you're also literally funding the channel, so I mean,
it's also not our fault. YouTube puts them in automatically now, so it is what it is, my friend. But yes, they do help fund the channel. So do your super chats. So any little bit helps, and yeah. Sergeant Montgomery throws in $5. Anyone know why Star Trek sings? For he's a jolly good fellow, and not the happy birthday song. Happy birthday, Captain. That's a good question. I don't know why.
I mean, it's not copyrighted because, of course, that was from the oldest of its kind. I don't know. Maybe it's too obvious. They thought, let's not include. Just want to do it. I don't know.
For some reason, they don't really have Christmas, maybe? I don't know. I mean, you say that, but there are a few references to Christmas.
Oh, they have some Christmas. Yeah. They have some Christmas.
Patrick throws in 20.
Yes!
Time for some drinks, guys. Hashtag both drink. And looking good, Sam, although I love the Voyager uniform. Blue does agree with you. Yes, blue looks good on me. I'm going to have a shot. I'm going to have a shot of that. You know, it's not a shot amount.
Oh, it's a shot. You convert that to dollars, it's definitely a shot. Hey, you convert that to Canadian dollars, it's a fucking triple shot.
Yeah, I know. Like, my friend Emily Inkpen, she's doing a
yes
for her Dex Legacy thing.
Yes.
And I'm like, I just donated 20 pounds. That's like 600 Canadian dollars. So.
Yep, and it's still worth nothing because inflation. Oh dear. But thank you. It's one of those funny things that I had for the longest time. I had a shitty TNG costume, which we got together. I had a shitty First Contact, which is so form-fitting. It's like 18-year-old me's stomach was damn flat. So anything past 18-year-old me, it's not great. And that's why I use the first few times on here. An Enterprise, which does fit me, although I can't move much in it because it's very taut fabric, which is fine. It's a jumpsuit. And then through Trekyards, I got the TOS, kind of as a made sense to. I got one because Dad found one, and I got all three because I thought, well, might as well. And then I committed. I had a bit of extra money, so I got the Voyager and the First Contact ones, which are a heavy investment, but when you actually get tailor-made uniforms, and I love Voyagers, that was such a. I mean, to put those on for the first time was such a dream. And each one I looked severely different in. Me in blue, me in red, me in gold. And I rarely wear the gold. So if anyone wants to make me be in gold, I'm looking at it, back out of TOS into gold. But all three, you vibe differently. Because each of us have different preconceptions. You think of Tuvok, or you think of Joma, you think of Bashir. Each one just gives us something in our brains. The TNG I actually had earlier anyway. Then I got, obviously, the newer ones, Picards and such. But certainly the Voyager's my best quality one. I think looks basically perfect. And the fabric's really nice as well. TOS is actually easier to get right than you think. But I was lucky to find a very good replica. I'm pretty sure we got you. Yeah, we had you get them too. And yes, they're very good for the product.
I got a few different TOS versions than the one you guys got.
Yeah, they were great.
Fleet Pass Swiftback, $20. Hashtag drink away, you pointy-eared, green-blooded hobgoblin. Your speech is not yet that slurred, your eyes not yet that bloodshot, your skin not yet that flushed, and you're not screaming Kalish in Discovery Klingon yet. Hashtag Sam drink. Wow. I'm gonna have a drink too for that though, because it's my birthday.
Oh, yeah. Right, you ready?
Oh, I got a screw off cat.
Yes.
I like telling you to screw off.
I mean, you just like to screw off yourself. Well, I mean, I'm saying else there, but okay.
I would replace the word screw with Jack.
No, we don't like Jack. Jack shouldn't be on the channel. Jack should get off right now from the.
Well, when you include Jack and off, I mean that's quite the team. Anyway, dun 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 dun. Cheers. Oh, okay.
Yes. Come Jack off with us.
Oh, Trekyards 2023.
I didn't want to say it, but I knew I'd get a reaction.
How we evolved. We need to look at our first live. God damn it! I really want to now. I want to see how.
Okay.
It'll be cringy as fuck. Well, actually, it won't be too bad. We were in the groove by then. That's a few years into Trekyards.
But the live protocol was not known. I have no idea what the first live is. Let me scroll, which is quite a few things to scroll through. Luckily, it's like 4 a page. It was not. Oh god, what? It was definitely in Discovery. I'm gonna say Discovery season 3. I don't think it was in season 2. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you, man.
But it changed our. I mean, it changed our lives. I mean, let's be honest. The whole channel was able to. The only reason we've kept going because these lives up 100%. So you know.
Yep.
Let us do what we want to do and for it longer. And we would never have thought of doing a 6-hour video before, but these hangouts can be really, really fun. Really, really rewarding. So, yeah. 100%. And it is so fun, though, after trailers come out of a looked for show and to be able to talk about it straight. Oh, it's so rewarding. It's so fun. Let's see what we've not missed.
You guys were stiff like Mud's androids. Wow.
Interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the first live is 5 minutes with you in 2018, which doesn't sound right to me at all. But now you did a follow-up live that was take 2 because you messed up.
Well, I was testing it. I think.
You were testing it, yeah.
Sure it was right.
And then there's Discovery season 2 trailer. And then I joined, and I do a live, which looks like trash. New Spock cast.
Ethan Peck. Never heard of him. Yay.
CBS is being sued. Okay, not sure why that's a thing we talked. I don't know what that's about. Dad joined, like 8 in, which is fun. You Played Adversaries. Wow, that long ago. Discovery Shorts. Head of CBS fired. Okay. God, this is like a news rewatch.
That was Les Moonves.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Threshold rewatch. That was our first episode review was Threshold. Oh no!
Yeah. I pressed.
Oh no! This is the. Oh no! That's what it looks like.
I think somebody asked us to. Are you gonna put it on the screen so I can see?
I just want to see what's the best one to.
Yeah, I think somebody asked us to review Threshold for some reason, or dared to, or something.
October 3rd, 2018. Holy shit! I had no idea it was that long.
That's a minute ago.
And guess how long that was? Our first episode review.
An hour and 10 minutes.
An hour and 58.
Oh.
Is always.
That's at the 2 hour. That's at the 2 hour standard. Two people talking about an hour long episode takes 2 hours.
It's what we found. Yeah. And our first big review, big live, was the Discovery. This is when we actually got super chats that like did amazing for us. And views, I think like 600 people viewership was our first Discovery season. The trailer was out for like an hour and we were live and it was great. Okay, let me God, sorry, I just lingering in this. Okay, I have no idea what Stuart had in this very first live. Look at his lighting. I mean, appreciate how far we've come, guys, right? This. Okay?
Good guy.
And let us know what you think, because I really want to hear. Okay, are you ready, Stuart?
I'm ready.
It's the first ever live on Trekyards.
So guys, this is a test. This is the first time I've been streaming live on YouTube. I just want to test this out, test out the super chat, see how it's going. Hopefully we get some viewers in here. Yeah, so anyway, we want to talk Discovery. We're going to wait till some people are here. Looks like we have 3 people. Oh, there's some. Awesome. So you can hear me, you can see me, all that good jazz. Thank you. That's awesome. So recently, a channel by the name of Doomcock kind of was saying some stuff on Twitter. I went and I started talking to him on Twitter. He used to be a big fan of Trekyards, but when we started doing Discovery content, he tuned out. I've since talked to him, and he understands that even though he despises it and hates it, we have to be a little more diplomatic. Not all of us are supervillains on YouTube and wear masks, so we need to be a little bit more diplomatic in our approach, I guess, is what you would say. Empyrean Frost, hope people don't get all asshole-ish about Discovery. I'm sure they will, but anyway, so what we're doing, hello guys, Germany, ooh. Yeah, this is our first live. I thought we'd try it out, and if this goes well, it's going to be a short one, but if this goes well, of course, we'll have Samuel joining me for other lives as well, and have some great topics and discussion points for you guys. We just wanted to try out the live on Facebook and see how, not Facebook, YouTube, and see how this works and see how the super chat works and things like that. So if you guys are interested in hanging around and seeing, absolutely.
You don't have to.
But no, anyway, so
I mean, I feel like we do. Oh, how great is that? Little Stuart on his first live with his shitty lighting.
now.
What is that with your? Why are you wearing a black shirt to a bloody dark? I can't hear you, by the way. It's great.
I always wear black shirts. What is wrong with you?
Look
and
up.
that's the same lighting that we have here right now. I'm in the same spot, just shifted over 10 feet to the right.
So much worse. In fairness, though, maybe it's the wrong camera because you looked about Playmates, and the lighting's much better. Right, it's our first live together. Live with a captain and oh wait, hold on, is that you or just me? That one. Oh, that one's just you. So you just got the trailer by yourself. Oh, and the first super chat of that live. of your first Discovery Season 2 trailer live. You had a super chat before you even started from Bernard Francis, $5. Yes, really hated window view screens and hologram communication. The hologram sat on a real desk. How? Why? Thank you, Bernard, from 4 years ago. You are remembered, sir. Okay, so this is my shitty lighting on the old background as well. Of course, when it was the less dense version, that was me inventing it as we went with fan renders. These are all proper ones. Each one of these donated by you guys. My hair is somewhat similar. I don't look any different really, so that's nice. My first time being live. Let's see what the hell we say. I just pumped us in raw before L-Cars, so.
All right.
Hey guys, Captain and Commander.
I regret
here. I don't know if
requesting
you're
this,
yet,
by
probably
the way.
nobody, but we had some technical difficulties which we've ironed out now, hopefully. So yeah,
Wow, my first live I've muted.
that's right. And we're
Jesus
looking forward to
Christ.
Hearing you guys.
First thing I say is
come in
muted.
and chat with
Because
us.
remember, we do this live where we hear each other because we always hear each other.
see-
Skype always
I
works.
see people commenting. Can you hear us both? That's
So-
the most important question right away.
So
Can you
now
hear us
we
both?
need
Can you
to.
see us
And
both?
now we like do tests beforehand to make sure.
We got random game user 42 here.
And your audio is
She's
really
going to
different.
be
You're
one
way
of our
crispier sound
moderators
audio. Like
here.
there's like
Awesome.
a mechanical
It says
vibe.
no audio from Sam.
That's when it's filtering it out. That's like
so
more.
I might have to do this.
So were you
I
live?
don't even
Hear
think this was
Samuel now.
this computer though. Oh,
Yeah.
it
There's a
would have
delay,
been
obviously,
by
but,
this point.
Oh god.
You're right, there isn't me in
But
live,
see,
is there?
I haven't cleaned the fan on this thing. That's the other thing. I need to pull it apart and clean the fan.
Because I'm wondering because I think you're running the live here
But
Alright.
now I...
Try now. Now.
before. Yeah, because you moved us.
Hello,
I've adjusted
You ran the
some
live
image
stream, my goodness.
settings that should
hello,
do it.
hello.
Might even do some giveaways.
Mecha Random was a moderator.
Oh god.
That's the old days, man.
Wow, that's time.
We
Dutch, Jewish? What? No, it's retconning, or are you
Yep.
changing,
Not a
or
band
adding
account, though,
to it? That's why
$2.
Discovery is a bit of a problem.
I tried real poutine because of you. New favorite. Yes, it's great. And also throws in another $2 and says, Commander, you're still sexy as ever. Stay on air.
Thank you. And call out to Pondius Maximus, who super chatted $5 with a Vulcan salute and a hello. Thank you for your super chat on July 28th, 2018. You so
Because,
remembered.
like, don't change the old stuff as
Isn't
well.
that great that it
You have the
records
power
it all?
to, but
We
just
can call out
don't.
5-year-old super chats.
you've
So you
got
imagine
the
your
power.
old Trek could.
You've got the power.
Yeah, there's the option on the new ones to replay live chat. when
There's a
people
reason
rewatch
why
it
there's
after
always
the fact.
Trek on.
You can turn that off though, so that people can't. But then there's no point. People are having good conversations, so I'll
Yes,
just leave it on.
I agree.
on TV somewhere.
Are we talking
everywhere,
about here?
you
We're
know.
talking about the trailer?
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Popular
if there
Hornet,
was no Trek
Jason
on the air
Like,
and no new
Ricky
movies,
Zimmerman,
I'd
Martin
still
Hawk, Joe
love
Torres,
Star Trek. Well, absolutely.
Thomas Drone,
That's why
Thirst
JJ didn't
Contact,
save Star Trek.
Mark O'Reilly, Jim Fowler,
First Contact is still around. I thought he was here today.
Red King, Thomas Jerome Newton, Deaths 0079, Jedi Starship, Jim Fowler. Boy, call outs from years ago. Matthew Warmrod, Samuel Gill, Thomas, Mark O'Reilly, Liam Foley. Adam
Liam Foley, Samuel Gill are still around. I
Oh, yeah?
recognize a lot of these
Oh, I
names.
recognise his names.
Sure, you made it brought to the forefront.
No graphics though, because
Sure,
you're
just
running. Oh my God, Patrick, you're here, sir. There's your super chat from. Right, let's read your super chat from 5 years ago. Patrick, with a very complicated surname. You've €10. Thank you, sir. Once again, love watching your videos and always look forward to
Here,
specials.
That deserves a drink.
Yeah,
for
you're
the
gonna
past-
get a half a decade Drunkyard super chat bonus. See, did you know that? No. Okay. Love watching your videos and always look forward to the specials with the ship designers. Oh. Currently building the Revell USS Voyager model kit, which I'm using as a servo for motorized pylons. Patrick, how did your Revell Voyager go from half a decade
Yes.
ago?
Is it finished?
Is it finished?
Because my 350 refit from like a decade ago is still not finished. So.
And you have the time, Stuart.
Yeah, but I don't want to fuck it up. So.
I know. And you can't say you haven't got the time, or you do have the time. John Francis, $20 from 5 years ago. I just want to hear the captain say the Excelsior class is a strong, elegant, beautiful design. He doesn't have to mean it. I just need to hear the words. Well, sorry, Joseph. Sorry, John. I've said it a decade ago.
I must have said it. I must have said it though.
John Sugar, £5. I missed something in Discovery. How do they fix continuity? The Spore Drive isn't around in the future Federation. Oh. So many ample. Oh my God, $50 from Thomas. If you had 1 hour with Gene Roddenberry, what would you talk to him about?
Thomas who?
This is all his name. That's all he's getting. That's what he says.
Oh.
What a generous super chat.
Patrick says Voyager is still going strong on top of my display case. Now I feel like I need to see a picture of this momentous this amazing ship. If you can get a picture of it and send it to trekyards@hotmail.com,
yes,
me and Sam would very much appreciate it. You don't have to.
How do you feel about being here for that long? Because he just called you. And was that your first super chat? Because you might remember, we obviously don't. It's our third live, right? So it probably is. Is that your first super chat? Because, wow, what a go round the sun.
We gotta find. Did we find the first super chat though? Because it was Ensign Ricky. I don't know which live it was on though.
Well, there's only a couple, so.
Second one.
Oh, no, it was okay. Mr. Miles has one on your test. I'm gonna have to go to the start of your start then. Although the very first comment.
Or yes, hold on, one second. Patrick, you can also put it in the Discord for everybody to see if you want. FleetPod is suggesting that. So
just to comment who's our bestest, favoritist people. The very first comment was April Banner with "Hello Captain," who's still around, and then Deaths, then Denny, then Christian, then Defiant, then Jay the Dog, then Chris Keith, then Kristen Perez, then Jay Bedford, then Jason, then Fantas Movie, Moray, then AX, then Mr. Miles, then TJ. That's our first batch of people who ever said anything on a live. Goodness.
You guys are awesome.
Yes. Glory to you in your house. But it looks like the first subject is actually Mr. Miles, Stuart, for $1 on your test.
This is because it was a test, it might not count. But yes, okay. I'll have to disappoint Ensign Ricky next time we see him.
You got the first test super chat. We'll say that.
Yes.
How do I go backwards?
That was first super chat.
Okay, the first real super chat. If you don't
was it
count,
again $1?
$1.
$1.
Apparently sponsoring this game. Apparently. Nope. The first super chat on the other live was from Ricky Scheinsam.
Ensign Ricky. He changed his name.
Welcome. Thank you guys for doing this. There you go. $5.
Okay, good to know.
It's kind of interesting.
Patrick throws in €6 and says, "Yes, I think that was my first super chat back then, but I will share my Voyager in Discord, and that was a good call from FleetPaw." Yeah, it was. Thanks for being on top of things, FleetPaw. I'm mentally compromised right now. Plus, I keep looking over here and seeing like just a lineup of these facing me.
Well, I've got two of you in my screen, so I don't know what's worse.
Well, you got the sexier option.
If I ignore you, yes. So that was our first. Do you want to know who our second super chat is?
Sure.
Luke 9511, $5. Greetings from the USS Saratoga, and thank you for all you do. You're welcome, Luke. From 5 years ago.
The past. In the future.
Our third super chat. Mecha Random 42. Love Trekyards, hate Discovery. This works. $2.
Wow.
Yep.
Ghost of Super Chats past.
Yes. What a thing. It's been some road getting from there to here, because boy, we are definitely in a here. Yes.
Yeah, FleetPod says we're going over the first lives they did, Joe Torres. Your name popped up. Yeah, and the first thing he said was, "What does Sam think?"
Thank you.
Because no matter what over the years, he'll ask me my opinion on something, and then he goes, "But what does Sam think?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. So my opinion doesn't mean shit." You want to get the real opinion, the expert.
Look, some people are sane, some people are you. Okay. I stand by my. Dear me.
Fleet Pass like Mecca actually gave us money. Wow.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Hey, it's news to us as well. Boy, I mean, it's such almost like generational change.
Well, yeah, the thing with Mecca Random too. She was actually a moderator back then. I made her a moderator.
But that's before it became a weekly show we did. It was more just a thing that we. Oh,
that's
God.
what I see. That's what I see. I'm sorry. Whoever sent these to me, I love you so much. Anyway, actually, Montgomery, it's not like the dolls face themselves that way, Captain.
That's true.
I just set them down randomly, and they backed up into that position, so I don't know what to tell you.
Are you saying they live?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they live now?
They live now.
No, I did actually do a Star Wars joke in a Trek shorts coming up. I don't remember which. It's one of the JJ films, one of the new ones. One of the actors says, "Is she with you?" I don't remember which film that's from.
That's from Batman v Superman.
You're right. I'm lying. It is from Batman v Superman. Yeah, I made that joke. And actually, I think it works pretty well actually. Oh God. What a life. What a world.
What a world, what a world, what a world.
What a community, you know.
Oh, you guys are fucking great. I love this community.
Yeah. And you know you make a difference as well, which is nice. We're not just faceless, nameless people. We're here, we're active, you guys are active.
We're here, we're queer. It is Gay Pride Month.
It is. Stay used to it, because you're already used to it, right? 5 years apparently, Jesus. God, I can't believe that many years. Because we've certainly had, zones of Trekyards, but when you have 50 weeks of Trek in one go, that just kind of bleeds together. Now, obviously, the COVID 2 years is a weird subset of time, right? Now, we were just doing this all the time, but it's just a block. You take that away. Oh, okay, it was 2 years ago of the lives. Yeah, that it was long time.
Fleet Paw, $20. Says, oof, that was a low blow. Samuel, drink your punishment, sir. We're all sane here. We just have different levels of sanity. Hashtag Sam drink. And there, the Way Team Mission guy, I forget his name now because I had some alcohol. Darren. No. I don't know. Sam, you know.
I'm not helping you because it's great.
Darren, he's told me to remind you guys that they have a PayPal Pay Later program as well.
That's good.
So if you can't pay all up front, you can pay it in installments. So with no interest. So check that out as well. That is on the awayteamgear.com/trekyards, which you've already looked at in this live. Go grab yourself some stuff, and during the course of this live, it's 20% off with the discount code Trekyards20.
That's pretty damn generous. I mean, we know how much that generousness live that is.
It's pretty great.
I mean, you could buy 7 to 10 if you want.
I'm going to get some more stuff because I really like them. Darren. God damn it. Sorry, Darren. Did I say that? I thought I said Darren. I don't know. Hi.
Thanks, Patrick. Yes.
Every time Sam drinks, I see Data and Generations. I hate this. It's revolting. More. It's accurate.
Oh, that's really true. Yeah. And just to remind you guys, for $50, I will change any uniform that you, the kind person who is controlling our lives, demands. I can
including his birthday suit.
Well, no, in England, our birthday suit is a tuxedo. Because we're born in tuxedos, you know.
With silver spoons in your mouths. Yeah, I've heard that.
Well, it depends how fancy you are. Sometimes they're copper, sometimes emerald. I think I was a platinum encrusted diamond spoon. So we have an option. We have a first contact uniform, which is obviously my other fancy one. It's going to be very annoying. I have got Wrath of Khan. It's just a bitch to put on, but I have got Wrath of Khan. I've got Prodigy. I've got Picard Season 3. I've got Enterprise. That one kind of sucks as well. I need to find my flashback one, my Picard flashback. I don't have a Picard Season 1 uniform because I don't like them very much. Which is kind of weird for me, but I don't. TNG is currently at the tailors. So I haven't got TNG available. Although, well, no. I might be able to fit into the... No, okay, I'll probably be able to fit into the TNG. Yeah, if you want to see me... Yeah, I'd probably fit into a TNG jumpsuit. Yeah, if you want to see me in TNG. Seasons 1, I've got all 3 colours of Season 1, which is actually kind of a great uniform. Or classic TNG jumpsuit. So, I mean, literally, you guys control our lives. If you want to see me in TNG, make me time travel!
Yes. A Betazoid wedding suit. There you go. Patrick's got it right.
Do you remember that scene from Doctor Who where Matt Smith's naked? But because the audience is seeing it with his telepathy field, we see him with clothes. But Clara doesn't see that because she hasn't turned it on yet, so she just sees his wang. And then they go to
but
the...
after she saw his wang, she turned it on.
Oh, she saw his wang. No, they saw it.
But no, then she got turned on. Turned it on.
Oh, she turned on the been turned on while turning the switch.
Yeah.
She turned it on, off, on, off, on, off. She just kept. And she even switched on the knob. I mean, you could say. She kept playing with the knob, because the more you play with the knob to activate the feature, the more the thing gets loose.
Shinier.
Well, yeah. That needs spit though if you want to get it really shiny and gleaming.
It's a spit shine, yeah.
Yeah. 20% off at the store.
Darren's like, I'm disassociating myself completely with these people.
See, sometimes I know how to get Stuart. Sometimes I know how to get him. It's been a couple of years now. God, and I can't wait, guys. When we eventually get me back to Canada, where we can have these Drunkyards lives together. On the same set, same sofa, whatever. That could be like an all-day thing. I mean, when we have together chemistry, it's this, but with 0 seconds of latency. It's even more bantery.
Don't do it. Save me.
Yeah. Oh god, episodes. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, Fleet Paw. That's great. Okay.
Let's see, episode 49 of Trekyards. Whoa, see, Fleet Paw's on it, man. He's always sharing the links and the shit we talk about.
With Larry Nemeczek.
Oh!
Yes, and today we have with us the man we all lovingly know as Dr. Trek, Mr. Larry Nemeczek, everyone. Welcome to the show, Larry.
Thank you. This is exciting. This is new.
We're going to be talking about the Enterprise D.
Oh, my audio.
Bridge. It's there.
Wait, the Enterprise D?
Bridge.
Yes, Enterprise D.
Not the Enterprise L, but the Enterprise D. Oh, okay.
Larry, what do you mean?
And as such, our first picture is...
Oh, dear.
This is the bridge. We all know it. Classic bridge. And Larry, first of all, talk to us about why we brought you on to talk about the bridge. I mean, why did we do that?
Why am I here?
Yeah.
I got to, aside from the fact I got to see first off, this is actually a photo from the Star Trek Experience bridge.
Wow, we seem so amateur, right? Good God, man. Like we're fanboying.
Interior innards. And I know they're all detailed. Mike and Rick came up with...
I've turned it off now. I'm not going to listen to it anymore. I just can't.
And it looks like there's spray foam
I can't
insulation.
bring myself to do it.
In the ready room, if you watch over the years.
It's a fun yellow life, Stuart.
Somebody, a classic for real. Somebody at some point is going to look back on this live and say, Enterprise L, yeah, we've already seen that. Won't be long before we have an Enterprise L of some kind, I'm sure.
Look, on my 59th birthday, we'll do a live stream in 4K, 120 frames a second, doing the Enterprise L reveal trailer. Stuart, what do you... What? Oh, no, that should be your voice. I'm only 50. Stuart, what do you think of the Enterprise L reveal trailer in 2047? We're live on Mega YouTube. Stuart, wake up from your nap. I know you're old. Stuart! Bikinis!
Dead. I'm not live.
Bikini
I'm
clad.
not live. I'm dead. At that point, I'll be dead.
So, Stuart, what do you think of Enterprise L from Star Trek Explorer Season 6?
User.
Why don't you like it? I mean, can you tell the texturing is really high quality? Because it's in... Come on, Stuart. Look, I know you haven't quite gotten the 8K TV revolution, right?
What's that, Sonny?
But even on your 4.7K 3D, 4D, some of the numbers TV, right? Come on, Stuart. Come on, Stuart. Tell us.
I was livid when I saw it. Because L, livid. It was luxurious, though.
You're always a jokester, Stuart. I remember in the olden days when I was in my 20s. It's the same jokes now in your 80s. It's the same stuff.
But they're good. That's why they last. They're classics.
Well, we've told you that from day one, so you wouldn't feel bad. I remember there's this guy called Fleetpaw. He was here for the first 42 years.
Poor Philippa. It's a shame what happened to him.
His ashes are spread out among the stars.
They are. Too bad it was an accident.
If only
Supposed to be delivered to his family.
If only you weren't driving so fast, Stuart. 5 miles an hour slower, Stuart, it would have been fine.
I was trying to get to the lunar colony to deliver his ashes to his parents. His parents? Why the fuck would his parents be alive? His family.
Fleetpaw, why? My parents moved to the moon in the 90s. It's a bit late to move, isn't it?
Jeez. Alright. More pee breaks for sure. Yes, Sergeant Montgomery.
Every hour, every live has a 10-minute pee break for you.
All right. I'm going to get ready to super chat now. Is that okay with you? All right, good. Sergeant Montgomery Mako puts in $17.01
so many, thank you.
ever. Thank you, Trekyards, and cheers to the awesome community. 1701 sounds like a good round number for a community shot. Community shot greater. Trekyards for life, or Trekyards for life. Well, both, all the above. I'll you know what? I'll have a shot for now.
I'm going full shot. Woo.
I'm gonna die over here.
Oh god.
Sorry, I scattered your ashes amongst the stars, Fleetpaw.
You weren't even dead.
Well, we didn't want to mention that part, but thanks for fucking that up. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh god. Oh, Robert's birthday's in a month at 36.
Nice. Happy birthday early.
Oh god. But it is interesting to conceive that we will reach a point.
It's interesting when you conceive, and then you're like, "Oh shit, we're pregnant now." What? Sorry.
I wasn't even in the state. Well, how do I do that? Yeah, that too. But it's interesting to think that we just look back at our first live with somewhat derision at our own abilities. Cut to 10 years from now, those fucking morons drinking on a live stream, talking to these random people. Who's this fucking Fleetpaw? Why is he still there? You know, first 10 years. After those 12 things he did, Jesus. I mean, he's.
The Fleetpaw scandals almost did a bit,
but yet his parents got to the moon. They were the first moon colonists.
and they slowed down their aging as a result.
Yeah. Well, moon gravity does that too. It's all it took as a blackjack people.
Alright, Fleetpaw Switchback throws in $5.
Thank you.
Make sure I have PTO for whenever you come back to Canada, Samuel. Just because I can. We'll all have fun.
What's PTO?
Something time off.
Excellent. Yeah, well, we'll certainly.
He's not far from me. He could drive down here, but he never has because he's an asshole.
Fair enough. No, I feel like if we announce, a long time in advance, I'll be in Canada at that time. I mean, it'd be great to get people to come and see us. I'm sure I can bring some Trek shorts across the pond.
We've done meet and greets before.
But we certainly had a smaller community then. And you know, I mean, you know, it's let's be honest, us in person is kind of fun. We know it. It's kind of fun. So it'd be nice to. Yeah.
You say that, but
I do say that. Yeah.
Who's been to a meet and greet with us here? Anybody? Anybody? Anyone? Has anyone met any of us in person here? Let us know. Or forever hold your pee.
Yes.
Even though Patrick couldn't, apparently. All right, so hold on. Now, so we did DS9. Did we do 49th of Voyager yet?
We did not.
Oh, I think we should do that.
Okay.
Trekyards Fest. There you go.
Yeah.
Weekend long event.
Yeah. You can super chat live in person by throwing dollars into our G-strings. Imagine
Funny tales and all.
The person to a G-string, they had a little piece of paper who read it live on the stage.
I don't think he's all right. All right.
Can you imagine?
No.
Oh, God. Episode 48 was
A Voyager.
Now, for some reason, Voyager has a different Wikipedia, which is somewhat unhelpful. They don't do it as a overall. Okay, we'll have to do some math then.
Goddamn math.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so 49 you say. So 16 plus 26. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. False profits. Oh, another great one. The Ferengi. The Ferengi in the Delta Quadrant. Great episode.
Oh, that's a fantastic one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
How is that the 49th? That seems much later in the series than that. Damn.
That's a really fun one. And it's one of those few times where you really appreciate having canon races because they're so infrequent in Voyager, obviously. That's great. Yeah, that's fun. And obviously it's Ethan Phillips playing Ferengi, which he then plays later for realsies. And both the original actors, if I recall, from TNG, which is also surreal, you know, getting called out of blue like 6 years later saying, hey, do you want to come and be the same guys again that you were in a one-off, that you literally know you're unfindable? That's sort of the point. Oh, no, you're findable! Crazy.
What season is that?
3. Just start 3. Unexpected Bagel, 2019. You guys are great to chat with. Unexpected Bagel, can you remind us who you are? Well, we did take a selfie.
Who the fuck are you?
Unexpected Bagel. Let's see if I can find your selfie you took with us. Not that you just want to be seen, but we can call you out. What were you wearing at Vegas? That sounds dirty. What were you wearing? It's Dr. Vegas. Yeah, I mean,
whatever it was less after they met us.
What?
Nothing. I think Robert Westphal identified one of these figures. Cap has a Mod Droid figurine. I don't fucking know. Somebody send me this shit. There's 4 of them. One's been identified by Samuel as a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. And now that other one. You're probably talking about this one, I think. She looks familiar. She does look familiar to me. Especially from that angle. But the other 2 I don't know. This one, Bunny Tail. And then
TNG.
This one,
oh, yes, you sir. I remember you already. Excellent. In a scooter, yes, I remember you, sir.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
You're in the middle of a hallway, I do remember.
Yes.
I mean, you would like me to put the picture up? I mean, let us know. Get you a fun little shout out because I have them all. That was part of the fun of celebrating our fans.
The orange hair one definitely comes off as Nami from One Piece.
Oh yeah, it's right. Swap phone, doesn't it?
That's so not a one piece though. That is a
That's
two-piece
not a
bikini.
bagel.
Two-piece bikini.
They glow in the dark.
Anyway, one of my figures. Sorry. No, probably not.
Vegas. Because you came to here after Vegas, which was a wonderful treat to kind of double up on that.
Yeah.
Right, there's America. Finally found you.
I'm aware that One Piece is the name of the anime. I was trying to be funny. Welcome to Trekyards, everybody. I'm Captain Foley. I feel like
Oh, God, Cottons, and welcome. Today we're looking
Yes,
at the. What are we doing today? What are we looking at?
Discovery Recovery Reunion. Discovery Recovery Reunion.
Imagine if we reviewed like the Discovery trailer, like the first live trailer.
Well, the first trailer, I like the ship.
Yeah. There's me, the Rod Roddenberry, gentle plug. Well, hey. Like I said, let me know, Mr. Bagel, if you'd like your picture shown or not. I mean, yes or no. There you are. Found you. Admiral's uniform. Years. Yes, that's a good picture. We took that at... Nope, that is lies. That does not carry over. Well, no, maybe. 4:44. So as we were leaving. Actually, we saw plenty... Actually, that was actually how we saw loads of fans back to back, which was nice. We also just met the guy that owned Janeway's couch. Do you remember that guy? He has the podcast too.
Oh, Stephen Fathery.
Yeah, that guy. We just met him at the corner. Yeah, and then we walked down and we met this lovely chap. And before that, we met the two guys in Enterprise uniform. And like an hour earlier, Stuart, and I don't know if this ever happened. Yeah, half an hour earlier, we visited the Enterprise in miniature. The silver screen... No, the miniature of the Enterprise, which I don't think ever came out because...
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
$2,000 by Phonical. And we interviewed the guy, and I don't know if we ever quite believed it would come out. It's a bit of a... I don't know. Didn't feel quite prepared enough. Man, that was a good Vegas. That was an experience. That really was. We did a lot of stuff that time. Ah, excellent. Okay, let's show off. You're getting a shout out. This is a time travel shout out. There you go. Here is our picture with you, good sir. It's part of our Vegas trip. Me and my short hair. You wearing Trekyards shirt, Stuart, you know, doing your bit. I was wearing Stark because I look good in it. That was my logic.
Yeah. I remember this one specifically.
Yeah.
You have it cropped out, but I'm like pointing at him, and the way my hand is, it looks like I'm doing this, and I felt bad, and I messaged him later going, I hope that.
There's no crop. The same picture I have, Stuart.
Okay, well, I've got another version of it where the fingers.
I think you did. Yeah, I think you took a picture too. I think we both.
But it looks like this because of the way my hands position. It's like, represent. It's kind of like this, you know.
Yeah. No. I pretty much remember everyone we talked to, especially the pictures obviously help, but because each interaction is really special. They really.
Remember the guy with the dog that was wearing the Enterprise?
I do.
With the hat.
That was like minutes before this. There he is. Literally, it was like I have right there. Not that I asked if you're ready to show, but
I like taking pictures with our fans.
Every time. I'm always very cognizant of that. It's just nice. Say I remember the dog as well. Yeah. Yeah,
lots of great people for sure.
Your Snickers waffle that was the size of your face times 10. And my eggs are always wrong in America. They always get them wrong, and you had to save me twice because there's no. Oh god! What do you mean by eggs? Bullshit. Just scrambled eggs, standard fried egg. The yolk is always available. What the standard, guys? Yes.
Both so young. What the fuck? That was like 2019, man. We survived COVID since then, but that doesn't age us that much.
Yeah, my short hair makes a difference as well.
I want to tell everybody out there again to hit that like button if you haven't. Super chat in or check out during this live only 20% off at awayteamgear.com/Trekyards. Or check out the stuff and scoop up that 20% before the live ends.
And look at the legend that is Thomas Moroni.
That was before he was a legend.
He
was on his way up.
Still, I mean, legend to us. Started online, man.
Oh, absolutely. He's great. He's great.
Yeah. And then we'd already met him in Ticonderoga, so it was nice to meet him again. Like, hey, Thomas. Yeah.
I thought it might have been Vegas first, but I could be wrong.
No, we met in Ticonderoga first.
Okay.
I'm like, no, I must have. No, I'm 90% sure. Oh yeah, we saw Zoltan. Yeah, that was fun. That was weird. Oh, the memories, Stuart. The memories. What days?
Over easy are the best ways to eat eggs. Yes, I agree.
Oh, that's a sad picture. We're going to show that.
What happened? Who did we kill?
Well, that's the... Yeah, exactly. Well, we killed, but...
That was Denver, though, that we met him. Unless it's somebody else.
No, I don't want to say it. It's not... I just don't want to talk about it. But our party slot, that was fun. I got shots I took of you, I guess, I remember taking. I don't remember some of that night, so...
You're probably fucking drunk, so...
I was. Well, I have a few pictures of that night. I thought I took more than this. I must have videos I took. I don't remember. I have shockingly good. Right, so this picture of me and Rod Roddenberry, I was drunk. Like, look how good this framing is for being entirely drunk and it's black as day.
Black as night. Day's pretty bright.
Shut the fuck up. Look how good this framing is. I am very good at taking good video and photography, even when I'm absolutely drunk. And you can kind of see we're both drunk because we're both drunk.
You're a little close to him. I don't know, man.
Look, me and Rod go way back, to that night, to that day. I mean,
that was a fun night.
That was a special night. Yeah. It's like £26 for a bottle of.
And then you slept the whole next day.
I did. Well, I killed myself a bit. Yeah, it was great. It was a thing.
I was out and about on the floor doing things the next day.
Out in the butte.
Out in the butte. Out in the butte.
Oh yes, my one time seeing fucking Frakes and I didn't get a fucking picture of them for fuck's sake. Bullshit.
The user.
So I know the fuckers. He's still never come to the UK. Fucking ridiculous.
He doesn't like you guys for some reason.
I know. He hates us. He hates everybody. No, I'm joking. Oh, there's Gates McFadden. That was that. Yeah. They watched the Picards Season 1 trailer, and they had Frakes, Jerry, and John DeLarco on the stage, and I was like, well, we can't say anything because nothing's come out, so we can't say anything. But also, I remember Frakes saying, and we talked about this later. He's walking through a vineyard, and watch it. He never walks through a vineyard. He never does it. Now he's in a lake that ain't a vineyard. Yes.
Fleet Paw throws in $2. We demand the drunk pictures. Show him. Do it.
Well, I did just have drunk once, I'm out of drink there. $10 and I'll drink a significant amount of the next one.
Excuse me.
Yeah, and I mean, Denver Comic Con, that was such a nice experience. That'd be good to go again at some point,
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a nice hotel room.
Indeed it was. All right. Can we get to 100 likes? Let's get 13 more likes, guys. Hit that like button. Do it. Yeah.
But back to you, Stuart. So, your birthday.
Back to me. What? Okay, yes.
How is your birthday going?
Good. Good.
Good. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you know, this is all we need. With you fine folk. Birthdaying it up with us. On this oh sacred day.
Oh sacred day, oh sacred day. Do, 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 do.
And this is sort of the point though where we're on a precipice, right?
I'll jump.
So if we got another $100 in super chats to encourage us to destroy our livers, I think we would very much go over that precipice. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And 9 more likes. Just saying. But yeah.
Well, I mean, do you want to read the poll, Stuart? Do you want to finish out the poll and?
Yes, we'll end this poll. 128 votes. Happy birthday, Stuart. Happy 49th birthday. 62%. We love you, Cap. 17%. Take a drink for us. 16%. And my birthday's around now too. Cool. 5%.
Excellent.
Ending the poll, and I'm gonna take my hoodie off because I'm getting hot.
Well, Stuart, you're always hot, so you know.
I know.
That's what I meant to say, Stuart. You can pay me later. Yeah. Was that my phone? Where's this? Ha! Oh, I know. Oh, there it is. That's what I was doing for. See, if that's not worth the $10 striptease super chat, I don't know what isn't. What is?
What? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Well, you just did a striptease for us, didn't you?
A trip to the fest, what?
You did a striptease, didn't you?
Yes, I did do a striptease, yes.
Yeah. I mean, let's give
Let
it
me shut off my tattoo. Ooh.
He's
Not
so
as exciting as it sounds, by the way.
He's so fancy.
Oh, Tyler's here. That weird Tyler guy, yeah. It's Fleetpaw, in case anybody doesn't know. It's his alter ego.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Dear me. What a day, eh, Stuart? What a day.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of running out of energy, personally.
Well, you know, it's been a long time getting from there to here.
It's a long road, not a long time.
It's been a long time, but my time is finally near. And he will see the dreams
come alive again.
Come alive again. And he will watch the birthday sky. But he is not gonna drink no more unless the super chats come today, because he's got faith of the bladder. No one is gonna make or break his bladder until you guys, if you have faith of the bladder, he can do anything.
Words. That's great. That's good. You should make that into a song. That sounds like that should be a song.
I was channeling Shatner, and I think I did a great job.
Oh, yeah. On par with Rocket Man.
Yeah, the spoken word of it.
Good job.
Thank you. I do try. Maybe. But yeah, there are many more boozes. Up to you guys if I delve into them.
Classic For Real says, I just spent $200 buying anime figures. Someone else put in super chats to get Sam drunk. He really doesn't sound drunk enough to sing yet.
I mean, a spoken word sang. What more do you want? True. What more do you want from me?
Sergeant Montgomery Mako puts in $2 towards the next community goal. Thank you so much, Sergeant Montgomery. I don't know what a community goal is, but yay.
what's a goal for our community, Stuart? What do you mean?
$1,000. Do it. I mean, it's my birthday. I want that shit. I'm waiting. Just kidding. Damn. Okay, so
better get a new drinkies then. Oh dear.
Hold on. What's the 49th episode of Enterprise? You gotta find that out.
Okay. Enterprise. Star Trek. Enterprise, Star Trek. La 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 la. Cameron, where's the episode guide? And guys, I've been TOS for so long. Does anybody want to get me out of this?
I fucking don't. That's for sure.
Because I could be in TNG or Voyager again, yellow or blue, or Picard Seasons 1, or Picard Flashback, or Prodigy, or Rathacon. Oh, Jesus Christ. Regeneration, Stuart. That's the 49th episode of Enterprise.
Regeneration.
Wow.
Which one's that?
It's the one with the Borg, you idiot. Regeneration.
Ah. But they never say they're the Borg. They don't have to. They're the Borg. I didn't know that. They didn't say so. So the Starfleet didn't know what they were called either.
And you'll be assimilated and resistance is futile, you know?
Well, they did say that.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like they somehow avoid the we are the part and the Borg part.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is always funny. Alright, let me get another cider. I'll see you, Stuart, in a moment. Yes. You know, I want a shot when I come back. I want to see it. I want it. I'm telling you. Or uniform swap, because it'd be fun to do something else. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, guys. I'm honestly really tired and I want to kind of call it. But he's getting another cider, so I don't know. Yeah. 5 more likes, get to 100 likes, that'd be awesome. Any more members want to join, that'd be cool. We had 5 new members, but they were gifted members. So if you want to gift some memberships on account of it being my birthday, I'd like to thank Matthew Lebner for gifting the other 5. But yeah, help us out in any way you can, guys. Now is the time. Picard's 49th episode, and thousands of people on Twitter going on about something called Star Trek Legacy. Good, he's gone. We can plan what we're doing for his birthday now. Oh, he's listening in, though. He's listening on his phone. He's being a little creep. Listening. I know he is. I don't know what we're going to do, honestly. We're going to sit here and do the same thing. Talk about him. And nobody has more to say about Samuel than Samuel. So that'll be an exciting day, I'm sure. Who here is going to Wonderfest this upcoming weekend? So not this weekend, obviously, but next weekend. Who's going to Wonderfest? If you are, well, let me know. I will be there. Enterprise 49th episode is the last episode before the Xindi arc. Dun, dun, dun. How much drinks or shots has he had today? I think he had more than you today. No, I don't think so. He doesn't. I don't think so. Good question though. Ooh, Robert. Thunderstorms just rolled in with striking cracky booms. I love a good thunderstorm. I really do. Especially if you can watch it from somewhere where you're not getting wet. That's always great. And I'm supposed to remind you guys to check out the awayteamgear.com/Trekyards for some of the Trekyard gear as well. There's like glasses and a few other things there. So go check them out. Grab some Trekyards gear. You know you wanna. 20% off. Do it. Do it. Do it.
That's cold. Stuart, so how do you feel being 49? Does it feel any different to 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, or 41?
Nope. I feel like I'm still in high school. Just with a more sore back. I legit don't feel any older. I don't feel old, really. So that's a good thing.
Okay, that's good.
I don't have much else to say about that. I mean, it's another day, man. Another day. Oh, another year.
I mean, I like to think that the actual day feels special for me. I appreciate it has some level of, well, that's nice. Was there any level of the day felt extra special, or was it not really?
Nah, nothing really happened this year on the day that was really special.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just trying to think. Last time I actually had a special birthday feeling on my birthday. I don't know. It's been a while. You get jaded after a while. You don't really care. So, it's sad but true.
Because for me, there is a certain little gentle magic when it's your birthday, just because, you know, even if you're working or other things happen, there's still, you know, it is still about you, right? You are allowed to think that for a couple of seconds. Yeah, for a day. That's okay. Yeah, no, I like birthdays. I wish, you know. Yeah, dear me. Oh yeah, Classic Frio. When are you doing your Resurgence playthrough with Super Chats equal choices?
That's a good question. I don't know yet. I don't know.
Okay.
I want to go through again and replay it with making all the worst choices I can think of.
Yep, me too.
See how that plays out. But I haven't got around to that yet. So soon, I'm sure we'll do that. Or I'll give that a shot. But
and you know, of course, we did speak to some of the leads of the Resurgence team. How would you tease our direct interaction with those fine folk?
Oh, it was great, man. I love that they already knew who we were and they'd watched our stuff previous. I love hearing that kind of stuff. And they were both great guys. Really loved Trek, and it shows. Like they wanted to do what they wanted to do, and they wanted to include certain things for certain reasons. And I think they did a fantastic job by doing that. So the team, small team of like 20 to 30 people working on this game, and I think they all did a fantastic job. They are working on getting some patches and stuff done to kind of fix some errors and bugs that people are having. They are listening to everything for a sequel should they do it, including free roam mode. We've mentioned that to them. They've made a note of that, and we're not the only people that have suggested that. Same with graphic settings of any kind would be awesome.
Yeah, to see their face instead of any kind is quite funny.
Yeah, well, they knew that already, because they've heard that from a lot of people.
You know, obviously, I've created media that's going out into the world where people who have zero context, right? They, you know, one of the big things people say to me in my films is, "Where's the rest of the cast?" And it's like the budget goes up radically the more people you throw on the screen.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to raise budget anyway. So those bigger films that take a significant chunk of money, you got to be careful with them. And it's difficult. And also, I don't want to put, you know, I don't have a slew of actors. I don't have like 30 people who fit into 30 costumes. I have so many costumes with so many actors, and I don't want to do, you know, random casting calls of people who will be in for 2 lines. It feels waste their time, right? Because I'm not going to, please come down, drive 3 hours to put on a uniform that doesn't fit you for 2 lines. That's not really good for anybody, right? So I keep it. I construct them in a very specific way to allow for the most efficient use of everyone's time, effort, money, etc. because it, you know, it isn't like I'm a film production company with 50,000 extras, right? I have no extras of any kind. And also, I wouldn't want people to, you know, wear crappy uniforms either, because I've got a certain high quality. So it's, you know, you will see it as a literal, you know, Star Trek content will wear the people, whatever. But there's all these practicalities. So of course we say, well, why are there no graphic settings? And they say, well, they don't know what they say, but there's obviously a reason for it, and the reason's a real reason. They would put them there if they could right now, even if it seems a bit obvious, etc.
Yeah. Classic for real says, what kind of super chat, Patreon payment, whatever you need to get Resurgence team to do a Trekyards video? $100. Because we didn't already film one with them. Classic for real. Oh, sorry.
But 100 would make us drink lots more, though. We'll say that. I mean, we'll keep.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I spy with my little eye. Either Foley loves Lego as much as I do, or he loves Jedi Outcast Survivor that much. I'm not a huge fan of Lego personally. I don't mind it, but I'm just a huge fan of droids, and BD1 is awesome. That was a good price point. It's kind of life-sized. I love it, so that's explains the Lego.
I'm a huge Lego fan. I think Lego is superb. I used it when I was a kid to really create these scenarios in my head. I
did too.
Hundreds of hours of playing. I remember at one point I recreated every Enterprise, all with a certain logic. And it's funny because we had phone cameras at the point, so I actually have picture evidence of everything. And I was at the dentist, and I was picturing how to build something, and I was trying to do it all cohesively. So I came up with how to do the Defiant while I was at the dentist, and I came back and I made it, and I was like, oh, we've evolved. Because for some reason, the geek in me built my Lego Enterprises now as in playable Enterprises with a livable space inside, not just with, you know, I personally am not a huge fan of like building sets that you then, here's on a shelf. Great, I want the playable sets. I want something I can do something with, right? And I remember I built them for some, I don't know why, but narratively my brain linked with starting with the NX-01, and then I built the Connie and the Refit and the Excelsior and the B and the C and the D and the E and the Defiant, all in order. And so for some reason my Lego story evolved as I went on, in actual chronological order. I was evolving how I was doing it, and I you know, of the Stormtroopers play the baddies, whatever. And it was so many visceral, you know, whatever. Because part of the fun of that was that I was able to have literally a fleet, you know, in my front room of like 6 independent ships. And so if there's a giant battle situation, people can take over different ships and then take those over and then go to the ground base and then whatever. And it's yeah, I had my own meta rules for everything, and it was real fun. Real fun. It was a good time.
Indeed.
Yeah. I just always wished for more troopers. Because you always want more stormtroopers. Stormtroopers are the best villains because they just can throw an army of them. It's amazing.
Classic for real. We were kidding about the $100 thing. We've already talked to the Resurgence team. The videos are on their way. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they're great. They're great. Good team.
Yeah, they're really great.
And seriously, if all 41 of you went and bought copyright now, it would not be a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's kind of shocking how good the game is, for how small the team is, you know, and they had a lot of creative freedom, and that should be, oh god, just, you want that kind of team to make more. Fundamentally, that's what you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
3 more likes to get to 100, guys.
Oh.
3 more.
It's like, would you have wanted the JJ game people to make more games?
You know, that Star Trek JJ game was pretty good. I liked it. Gameplay was good. The story was good. You got to see the Enterprise. You got to actually see what engineering should have looked like. It was great.
Oh.
Got to see Gorns. Yeah, you fight in engineering on the Enterprise, and it looks like an engineering section. It's great. There's no tubes everywhere. There's no, you know, fucking Hadron Collider fucking thing that they used. I don't know. They didn't use a Hadron Collider. I don't know what they used, that fucking scientific thing in the second one.
Yeah.
just stupidity. It doesn't look like anything good. But in the game, it actually looks like engineering should look. Yeah.
But would you? But was it Star Trek feeling?
Yes, the game was good. The game felt very Star Trek, from the story to the way the characters did their thing. Yes.
So did
a step out of the JJ verse.
I was gonna say, so it mitigated the JJ elements. Then it kind of limited them a bit.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Cool.
It was glitchy in a few spots, especially if you were playing by yourself and relying on the AI of the other player. That kind of sucked balls, but yeah, it was still fun.
But it's still shocking that the fans made a version. It's still shocking CBS wouldn't just commission a game where you can just walk through the halls of the Enterprise is.
I know. Stage 9, guys. Come on, work with them.
I mean, they're long since not Trek anymore, but...
I know, but I'm just saying, that kind of thing is what we want.
I mean, the niche, of course, of it, right? It's not going to hit a broad audience, but if it's just literally walking around the Enterprise, Ziz... I mean, how much of that is copy and paste, right?
Yeah. Well, I had a copy of the Star Trek 25th anniversary game from Interplay, and it had a bonus disc where you could go to each console on the 1701, the TOS Enterprise, and work a few things or whatever, and you got to go around the entire bridge. That was cool. And that's all that disc was. It was just a bonus disc of the bridge.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I would be down for stuff like that. Absolutely. It's my birthday. Give it to me.
Because it's funny because, obviously I have a team of 3 modelers, right? I work with people, they make things. This is not as ridiculous to me, but, even just having a character in, say, Nemesis era, start off with story mode, they go into holodeck and they just say, we're doing training simulations. And that's the entire storyline, right? Zip. Now they're in the TOS Connie and they're fighting TOS Klingons with a story, and it's like 2 chapters and that's it. Or on the Connie, you fight Klingons, and you go to TNG, you're fighting Tholians. Let's be fun with it. Or you're Voyager fighting Hirogen. I mean, that'd be fun. You have one legacy in each part, small or big, right? Like get Neelix in Voyager, get O'Brien in DS9, get. Jordan, it feels like it's such an easy sell. But obviously we don't see sales numbers, because if they don't make the money back, it's not worth their time. We have things that we would love to do, but you don't support them, so we can't. That's the end of that discussion, right? But there's so many people you would think who would want to play something like that. I mean, the slew of video games in the 90s, or the 2000s with... Elite Force, Armadas 1 and 2, Starfleet Commander. I mean, they're just slew. There was clear interest then. I mean, those people are now 20 years older, but it means they have more income, right? Surely.
Yeah, exactly.
And they...
Heading Gate throws in $5. I just built the Blue Bricks Danube class runabout. Came out amazing with a full interior.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, man, that's... but the problem is they're so expensive relative to what I felt. I know what you mean. But yeah, I Googled it. €200.
For what? The runabout?
For the runabout.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's not small, but, I mean, you can make that at home, right? It's not... I mean, there's not really anything there. It's clever, but that's so much. If that was 100, probably I'd buy it. 200 is a hell of an upsell.
Guys, go vote in the new poll. I made a new poll that says, who would want a Trekyards glass for these Drunkyard hangouts? Right now, you guys, is winning with 57%, which is good because, like I said, if you go to awayteamgear.com/Trekyards, under accessories, there are Trekyards glasses that you guys can pick up if you want to. So go take a look at those and see what you might be interested in. 20% off today with with the discount code Trekyards20, only during this live. So if you want something like that, go check it out. Only got 12 votes, so everybody go vote on the poll. And AR, has joined the channel at the rank of Ensign. Welcome aboard, Ensign.
I will take a drink for that.
Yes. Yeah, let's have a shot.
Glory to you and your house.
Bill Barkley, wasn't there a disc thing where you can tour the Enterprise D? Yep, I have that too. It is a CD-ROM thing with a book.
Well, it wasn't tour. It was go to set locations and look around.
Yes, exactly.
There is a difference.
Which is close and good enough.
Well, I mean, at the time, you would not expect anything more, right? At the time.
Patrick says I would like Trekyards glasses, com badges, and such in a heartbeat. Then go to the pinned post. Click the link.
Oh, it so annoys me, this Lego stuff that's not Lego, because I love what they're doing. I really do. It's just too much. It's just too impractical for me. They don't look great. I mean, visually they look great. I really like them. And they have so many videos. I mean, good for them, right? I'm looking at YouTube. They have constant videos. They've won from 7 hours ago, from a day ago, 3 days ago, 4 days. I mean, really good for them, right? But yeah, it's just too much.
And Dan, yes, the Enterprise D tour thing. We talked about that already. The Stage 9 guys.
They were doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Let's have a look what else they do.
Now I have a question for everybody out there that's talking about Lego right now. When you spend $150 to $200 on a Lego set, you want to build that set and have that set on display, or do you want to be creative and use the Lego bits you get with that in any form you like, or let your kids create stuff? I realize Lego is a creative tool and toy, but when you're spending that much money for a specific kit, especially something like Star Wars, you keep it what it's supposed to be. You build it and you keep it. A friend of mine, Blappy, you know Blappy, he says, no, that's not what Lego's for. So he has kits that his daughter has, been playing with, creating her own stuff. And it's like, no, you can buy Lego for that, yes, but not the kits, man. So that's just a pet peeve of mine that they call it Legos. It's Lego. Even Lego says it's Lego. If you want to use a plural that has an S in it, say Lego bricks. But Lego means a lot of Lego on the floor. That's Lego. Clean up the Lego. Never put an S in Lego. They even said it's kind of an insult when you put an S on Lego. So yeah, that's from the company itself. So stop, for the love of God, stop saying Legos. It is incorrect. Every time I hear it, I fucking want to put my fist through a TV.
If you don't say it, Stu will come at you, bro.
Yeah.
He will find you. He will kill you, and he will live stream it.
Yeah. And I recently just upgraded this little fellow with lights and stuff, and in that video I addressed the whole Lego versus Legos thing at the end, just because I have to.
So you're saying there's 3 minutes of that, an hour of the rant.
No, it's actually it's only like literally a minute.
Okay. Also, classic for real. Sorry for your ex-girlfriend. Sorry about that. It does amaze me that the official Lego brand never got Star Trek. It's the most obvious possible. Star Wars is about war and pew pew. They don't like war or pew pew, yet they get Star Wars. Star Trek. My God, if they had every version of every character in Lego. What? It's been 60 years. It's been 20 years. My God. Are you joking? They could make so much money from that. All the kids would be able to start at Legos. Wow. It's money on the table, right? And I mean, who isn't connecting that conversation? Is it Lego not going to Star Trek? CBS not wanted partnership?
CBS is just leaving money on the table with everything. They can do so much merchandising, they just don't.
Because imagine getting like a bridge Lego set, like Enterprise D bridge, like to scale with minifigures, and they could play with that. And then every bridge is a Lego set, every corridor is a Lego set, every the bloody 10 forward Lego set with Guinan and 3 TNG officers. Oh my God, there's so many things. Jesus Christ.
And Ray Lavi says it's easier to say Legos, so people will keep saying it. How is it easier to say Legos with an extra letter than just to say Lego?
It's not.
You have a bucket of Lego. I don't know.
Well, I was raised right, Stuart. It is Lego.
Good man.
Yes.
That's why we're still working together. That was the first question I asked you, I think.
Any other answers? You die.
Lego doesn't think kids would buy Star Trek stuff. Who gives a shit about kids? It's not what Lego's about anymore. Especially for the kids. Those are for the adults. And Super Coops. £5. Happy birthday, Cap. Been watching you guys since around 2014, I think. Long live Trekyards. Also, Lego plus barefoot equals much pain. Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's a very, very long time. It is a crazy amount of time. Obviously, the fact we've been doing it that long is even more scary.
Yep. It is.
But also great. But also scary. But also great. Also scary. All things.
Okay, we only one like away from 100, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Go vote on the poll. And if you do want to say glass, like I said, check out the pin post, click the link, and go to the accessories part, and you can find some cool Trekyards glasses. And 20% off today. Not of the glass. Like, you still get the full glass, but 20% off the price of the glass. Right?
The more you know, eh?
Yeah. Sergeant Montgomery said, I found you all looking for Eagle Moss reviews. Nice to see you all outlast Eagle Moss.
God, yeah. Oi. Because we weren't before Eagle Moss, because I was collecting it beforehand. But yeah, that's funny. Oi.
Fleet Paw just assassinated that weird Tyler guy, and he's now not going to be here anymore. Good job, Fleet Paw. That guy was kind of irritating. I kind of ignored him.
Okay.
Now that's it. Bill Barkley said this has turned into Lego yards. See, should that be pluralized, or should that be Lego yard? That's a good question. I would demand it be called Lego yard. No S.
Okay.
Sam's like, what? I checked out.
I mean, Sean, we say Tesco, Aldi, and Lidl. Who says I mean, we're going to Tesco. No? Tesco's. I mean, I say Tesco, Aldi, and Lidl. Who says Lidl's? No one says Aldi's and Lidl's. That's not... No. Tesco's, yeah, I can see Tesco's. But I've never seen Aldi's and Lidl's. You, sir, are not correct. Yes. Okay, so what was the stuff you played with as a kid then? What's your fondest memories, or is it G.I. Joe?
Star Wars.
It's Star Wars toys.
When I was younger, it was Star Wars, yeah, for sure. And then I moved into G.I. Joe, a huge G.I. Joe collection. But that was when I was a little bit older. But from my youngest days, I remember the Star Wars stuff. The little 3.75-inch action figures.
What was the film out at the time?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Empire, I think, is the first one I remember.
Because they were huge into toys. What was the figures you specifically got and remember then? What's the...
Right, Han Solo and the Falcon, and at the ATST Walker. My brother got me that for Christmas. I remember that very vividly.
Yeah.
Other figures. I had the Bosk version, or not Bosk, the Bosch version of Princess Leia with the helmet.
Yeah.
Her disguise. I had Jabba the Hutt. My God, I had it all. I had the Bespin Luke. I later got Return of the Jedi Luke. I had a Tauntaun. I had a bunch of G.I. Joes, or sorry, Star Wars stuff. I still have them. They're all in bins over there. But I have nowhere to display them right now. So.
And did you make an active choice to save everything, or it just moved with you throughout the houses?
Both. Yeah, I was very cognizant of keeping my stuff. That's why I have so much stuff. A lot of people tend to give their shit away or not care about it, destroy it. And I destroyed one or two things, which I wish I would have held on to. But hey, it is what it is.
Well, it's hard to know. I mean,
the Millennium Falcon has a burn hole in the front between the two front mandibles. You know that's the spot. There's like a crescent moon shaped burn mark in melted plastic because I lit it on fire because it was in a battle. And it got hit, so I lit it with a lighter, and then I was like flying around, flames coming off. Yep, I wish I hadn't have done that, but here we are.
Well, you are committed to your craft.
Absolutely. And I did play with Lego a lot too. We had like 2 huge buckets of Lego. I forget where my mom got them from, but she got like bags of Lego. So we had a whole bunch of multicolored stuff. And I used to build Battlestar Galactica, and I used to build the Phoenix from G-Force out of Lego, which was not easy. I built a really cool helicopter, which I think I still. So.
Fancy. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of Lego for me, and I mean, I see the thing about the average action toy. I mean, I had some Star Wars stuff. Obviously, you know, you can't really not if you're a boy kid in the 80s or 2000s, right? It's kind of a lot of Star Wars toys, but I never quite got into the zone where a single action figure with a single little gun that shot a little thing. They didn't do anything, really. Like my imagination didn't work so well with pre-made figures that, I'm fighting you, so, and then you're gonna buy expensive sets to put them in. It's like, oh, no, it was so limiting and so constructive. It was Lego, where of course you break it all down at the end of the day, and then you restart later and you make these big things. So that was for me way more exciting, especially as it was a exponential thing. When we used to do the Milton T. Keynes conventions, which was my first convention set, there was a Lego store in Milton Keynes, which was great. So I don't remember when we started that, but at some point around the conventions, I was able to sort of convince the parents to let me go to that store, and there was, I believe, like a £10 Pick-a-Mix Lego, which was great because it was a wall with little balls, which all had every piece under the sun in them. And the trick was you get one container and you fill it up as much as you can and you get whatever for that price. And I'd always go for the biggest box. And because most people, of course, want to do specific Lego bricks to make a specific thing, as in, you know, the technical pieces, because it's hard to get them, I was far more inclined to get very specific wall pieces in how I did walls, or construction pieces that would allow me to make bigger scenarios. Because, you know, if you buy a £40 box of Lego, you got a shit I would never use, and I know I would never use. So I could carefully pick what I wanted, and I had like 10 or 15 of those containers by the end, because that was the really useful thing. And every time we went, they had this, for about 3 years, they had this little drawer of people parts. And, you know, I liked the idea of having an army versus an army, and Lego, to buy any sort of army, is stormtroopers, or it's kind of it, really. And it'd be £15-20 a pop to get 4. But this location had this batch of Lego people where you can mix and match. And there was one particular body torso, which was kind of trying to be a mechanic, but it was sort of militaristic as well. And so I was able to make like 3 of those a go, 4 of those a go for like, I don't know, some amount, by picking random, you know, heads and building this. I call them Colonial Marines, because they kind of felt like the aliens' Colonial Marines. And over the course of those couple of years, I built up like 20 or 30 of those people, allowed me to have 2 distinct armies. And that was really, really fun, because I would actually build this designated army, and thanks to the parents to give me this present every time, because, you know, you can't just buy minifigures. That's you know, you don't buy Lego sets to get pieces to get minifigures, because they're so much more hard to get. And in the sort of the side market, a minifigure is like £10 to £20 per minifigure. Ridiculous, right? You would think Lego would just sell them, you know, £1, £2 per, right? You could sell 100 happily for you know, if you're trying to do a diorama. It's like, I need 100 stormtroopers. Okay, good luck with that. It's kind of a weird system, but, you know, whatever. So that was really great to do. Some very fond memories of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I had 2 older brothers too, so I had to play with their stuff, which was like the 12-inch big G.I. Joes, Johnny West. I don't know if anybody knows Johnny West is. The $1 Million Man figures, like the bigger action figures. I was playing with those a lot. Yeah. So a lot of fond memories of old toys and stuff. So.
Okay. because I happen to be right here. For $20, I just found my USS Defiant Lego version.
Nice.
$20 I'll bring it out. This is my Lego usable, and I'll explain how I did it. $20. This is like 16-year-old Sam logic. I mean, if that ain't worth $20, that has not been out that drawer in a real long time. That's my drawer with my phones. My my first smartphone, Stuart. My Google Nexus 1. My first. It has a camera and a screen. It's a little bowl. Oh. Oh, how phone tech is. Oh my god. How phone tech has changed, Stuart. My god, that's it's a little bit. It's a little bit impressive. Goodness, boy, changed my life. This thing. My goodness.
You think that's bad? You should see my first. I had the Motorola Flip one.
Oh no, I did too. It was my first smartphone. That's what I'm saying. My first smartphone.
Gotcha. Patrick throws in 22 euros. Okay, now I want to see it.
Good man. Alright, give me a second.
Fleet Paw throws in $20. Do it.
I'm sorry, the warp core's not with it. I do apologise. I'll have to explain the warp core. Oh, more booze. Okay, I'll just. Okay, so this is my. Like I say, this is me after I went to the dentist. I remember it came to me in a dream, Stuart. And so the idea was that each Lego ship would be okay, so this is my Lego Defiant.
Perfect. That's great. I can see your logic.
So of course, it's the shape. Clearly it's the shape. It's made up of a primary centerpiece, which I had like 7 of, and side pieces. The logic was you have one helm, a rotationable captain, 2 forward and aft, people stand there, and then normally there's 2 pieces up here for a warp core. And because it's such a small ship, everyone was in one zone, and a little Naboo control center.
Nice.
I mean, that's pretty damn defiant, and it's very efficient. I think I had like 3 of these sometimes. So what would happen?
I like that.
Yeah, thank you. So what would happen is, this is one of the few ships where if you beamed a baddie aboard, you could take out the entire crew. But obviously in a firefight, this is very useful. Haha! Wow. There's the warp core. Wow, me! Past me! He was so clever. There you go. There's the warp core. And then... oh my god, this is... There's the warp core.
Perfect.
That's a warp core, Stuart. And it goes in the back like a warp core should.
See, this is you're bred to do Trekyards.
I mean, seriously. Wow. Freaking hell. See, I've even look, warp coils. Bloody colour matching warp coils.
Yep.
It's important, guys. If you're doing Lego, do it right. Gosh.
Okay, you should mark or like patent that design and then sell it to Mega Blocks.
It's because my logic was you do the smallest amount of wall possible. Controls always these things. Because you want as much inner space as possible.
I had actual like computer like the ones like that for all the old kits. Computer display screens.
Yeah, I have one more that's in this drawer. Okay. Well, now I'm missing 2 pieces, but let's see. Now, Stuart, you'll know this straight away. Okay. What is this? Don't say it, Stuart. Think out loud. It's not subtle. What ship is this? From what universe? Like I say, it ain't subtle. It ain't subtle. So guys, vote now. What is it? What is my secondary craft? Oh, the fun. You know what it is, don't you? You know what it is, don't you, Stuart?
I have a few ideas what it could be, but it's not. Okay.
And it's sort of to scale as well. I mean, they're all kind. Well, not. I mean, they're not to scale, obviously, but relative to the figures,
it's not Star Trek, though.
No, it's not Star Trek. Come on, guys. Anybody else? Think extremely useful.
Raptor.
Huh?
ESG Raptor.
Hey, you got it. Yeah, Stu, obviously. Got the side entrance on the wing. You got the back piece, which does the displays. You got the 4.2. There you go, Raptor. Yeah, man. Yeah, and an engine, because why not? So much fun.
Yeah.
Let's put that Defiant back in the slot. I have the have some blocks with it too. Dear me.
Nice.
All neatly packed. Will they go back in though? That is the question. Probably not, because they never do. Oh dear. Oh no.
See, I wouldn't have done play sets like that for like my Phoenix and stuff. I would just build the ship from the outside. Same with the Battlestar Galactica. So I prefer just the ships. I didn't really care about the insides necessarily. So.
But that's the thing though, like that is great from an aesthetic point of view, but you can't play with it. That, you understand my logic of there's space inside, it's about to scale.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I even remember a scene where the Raptor literally saved an entire crew, and I actually had to, like, my logic was, don't know what ship it was, I had to escape this one ship, so I had to fit, how many people can I put on this Raptor with that set amount of space? Everyone else got killed, so I had to pick which characters would live to the next situation, and everyone else got killed. Because it becomes an evolving narrative, right? I'm not actually deciding what happens. This is how many people can live on this Raptor. Yeah. Oop.
Wow. Very cool, very cool.
Patrick, good, yes. Yes. No, classic for real. It is not subtle. I've got the bloody, it's the door on the wing. It's super obvious.
Indeed. I think we all built Lego ships. Yes, I believe so. Trekker not. I would bet money that good 90% of the people watching right now have built them.
I just think I did it a little bit different. A little bit different. And that's okay.
And as I said, when I built my Battlestars, they were pretty big. And they're pretty easy to build in Lego and look like Battlestars, honestly. But for the battles, like you always saw in the original show, you'd see like little flames and stuff on the Battlestar.
Yeah, yeah.
Before it got hit. So I would like I said, I'd take the shiny chocolate wrappers.
Yeah.
Either have gold or silver, and I would like put them on the different spots of it so it looked like it was on fire. So I didn't actually burn my Lego. I burned some other stuff though later. I was younger when I did the foil thing, and later I got. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, so I believe, because I also built Battlestar Galactica, I believe I have some pictures of other Lego sets. Let's see if I have anything, because they're pretty old school.
Classic for real throws in $2. OAT won't ship to my state, so here's $2.
Oh no!
I mean, they ship to your state. They ship to me in Canada.
It's not your state. That seems like an odd.
Which state do you live in? State of depression? Yeah, they might not have the address for that.
Oh dear. That went dark, didn't it? Because how far... I have phone...
General Grievous, it's also Lego. Read the full thing from them. It's Lego or Lego bricks. Never Legos.
Never Legos. Now, do I have any shots of that stuff? I've not seen some stuff before. Because I know I have a Battlestar Galactica that I built. And that was fun, because I had to make Vipers that launched. Which is the whole thing. As you can imagine. How far back? Ooh, S3. Gosh, that's many phones ago.
I'm in Denver in the U.S., so I'll meet you at Denver Comic Con, I guess, at least. If I go to Denver Comic Con.
It'd be great too, but yeah. Need a bit of funding to do that. Wow, Esther was at university. Me and Larry Nemeczek when I was little boo. Aw. That's so cute.
Raj says, have you seen the news about the Star Trek Picard Season 3 Odyssey class? Design will be added to the updated visual for the Odyssey class in Star Trek Online. Not
yes. Yes, indeed.
I probably want to go soon, though. I need to eat, man. Said I was rushing around earlier today, and I'm getting hungry.
Well, guys, can we get a final slew of 5s? We're doing great, but we're not quite there yet. So can we get...
Where?
To Nirvana. Nirvana. I mean, 10 5s. I mean, we're good, but I've still got this. I've still got this. Couple of 5s, guys. Final, you know what? Final birthday salutes to Stuart. Couple of 5s would go great. Even 5 5s would be great. Yeah.
Whatever you guys can do, appreciate it.
Because we appreciate you, Stuart. We do. You are the Stuart Foley of the Trekyards, the one and only. You know, he gave himself a rank and it stuck. Never a promotion.
Give myself that rank.
Oh.
Check your narrative there, son. Sylvia's the one that started calling me Captain.
Never a promotion. He always he's been offered it several times. He always says no.
Yeah, I want to be down in the trenches with you boys.
Yes. So yeah, throw a couple of 5s in and let us end this with a raucous goodbye. And I'm kind of surprised I can't find the pictures, because I have a file called All Pictures, and I'm like, where is the pictures then?
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Find them later when you don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't need them. Johnny 5 is alive. Anyone else? Anyone have a Pentium 2 lying around? No, I don't think so. Why would you want a Pentium 2?
To play all those video games, Stuart, that you want to play.
Well, they should just fucking work. It's just that simple. I don't understand the problem.
I want to go famous rants.
Oh, yeah. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's as far as I'll go.
Remember that scene in one of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies where the guy dropped his Lego Death Star? Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was like, we bought Star Wars. We can put Star Wars and everything now. Moo ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Checking out. You are the one and only. Nobody I'd rather see. You are the one and only. You can't take that away from me. Thank you, Trekyard.
Nice.
I don't like the Lego Death Star. I think it looks like shit. But that's just me.
Oh, I did find some more stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
General Grievous, before you get into it, General Grievous, $5. More orange juice for Sam. Congrats, Cat.
Okay, I found the official set. Oh, my bases. Yay. Oh, it's so great. Okay, I found my Enterprise. $20, which is lots of 5s. I will show you my official Enterprise refit. And I know it's the refit for several reasons, because I made choices that were refitty. So it's my and hey, if you guys want to steal my design and use it in your own games of Lego, you can.
I'll get right on that.
Yep. This is from, my god. Yeah, this has been packing it away because I was older. This is 2012. Oof. I just started uni. Oh, my grandmother was alive. That's sad. I just filmed Distant Hope. Oh, God, look at your pictures.
Thank $10. Big slug of orange juice for you, Samuel.
Shut up.
No.
No.
You could say a Klingon-sized slug of it. Drink up, my boy. Drink up.
Oh. That was very good.
And to be fair, Patrick threw in $20 for that Defiant, and so did Fleetpot at the same time. So that's kind of already the 20.
Oh, Stuart, that's very generous of you. You're such a man of the people, aren't you, Stuart? A man of the people.
I am. I am your leader.
There's the people and there's you and. Oh no, this is mostly the vodka.
And Patrick agrees with me. He typed it at the same time I said it, and since it's on a delay.
Okay, fine. This is my Enterprise refit design. Thank you. I mean, it's based on the same logic as the other one, but 2012 Samuel with a shockingly high resolution image because it was done on a DSLR, which we had as a family. So it's actually a shockingly good resolution. Before phones shitty the resolution. So there you go.
Oh, nice. Well, the swept back nacelles obviously make it the refit. That's great. Why is there Star Wars people in there?
Well, because that's the figures. Yeah, but the figures what I have, right? But also the Empire clearly took over the Enterprise at that point.
That's great. I like that. That's a lot.
And you're right. You got the swept back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also my logic was that the saucer is less curved, less smooth than the Enterprise original. Like it's a bit more, it's a little more constructed, so a bit of a hard edged. So obviously, yeah, the two helm, the sides. I remember the Enterprise B actually had that back console that someone has to stand at, because the Enterprise B, and engineering. And it was funny because you could actually take over engineering, like taking over the ship, and mess up the warp core.
I just wish that we had like video footage of you playing this.
That would be something. That'd be $100 super chat. And I don't know if you can see this, but right in front of the warp core, there's in fact a transporter pad, which is controllable by Boba Fett there. So that's how you beamed in at the ship.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Like, you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
And it's relatively minimal pieces, but also, yeah. And like I say, each ship had their own version. I did all of them. The D was hilarious because it was just like giant. And I'm looking at these pictures. I actually have Destiny as well from Stargate, which is just ridiculously big. Because of course it was. I don't know what this ship is I'm staring at. I think this is an original design. Oh, it was Ebon Hawk, maybe. I don't know. That's Destiny Shuttle. That was pretty cool. I don't know how that ship is. Don't know what that ship is. And I remember the bases. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I had a puddle jumper from Stargate, which was great because it could go through the star. Because I built Stargates to allow you to travel.
That was going to be my first guess for the other one, but it looked nothing like a puddle jumper.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I mean, I'm looking. So I had a Stargate batch where you had drones which you could fire at ships, but you only had so many, so you had to be careful. Full Stargates. You had ZPMs, which if you stole, the base went offline because you need ZPMs. I only had 3. I actually only had 3 in my entire collection. I used specific pieces. I had pole jumpers, which again were very close pole jumpers. You could put people in. I had Destiny, which was a lot of wasted space. With a Stargate. God, so many things, man. Oh, so many things. Oh, that's great.
Awesome.
I also always had it at sick bays, so if people get injured, they could go to sick bay. And is that a cargo ship? I don't remember this design. Oh, it's an Al-Kesh. Must be an Al-Kesh.
Anyway, guys, I don't want to starve to death, so I'm going to go make some food.
I don't want to starve to death. What a statement, Jill. What a statement.
Feel my alcohol. I feel a bit tired, actually, but...
Well, I don't want to starve to death either, Stuart. So take that as a...
All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with us for my birthday. We'll be doing Samuel's birthday in like 2 weeks, maybe.
Yes.
Something like that. So join us again for that.
And I will have some stories because I'm doing both a birthday day and a birthday Trekyards party. Which will be very drunk with a Laura Pill in uniform. That'll be a thing. So expect some funny stories from that or some blackout stories from that. yeah, thanks for joining us, being here. We appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Tune in for this week for some things. But I won't be available Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. But, you know, on a Tuesday. Who knows?
Cool. Well, we'll figure it out. And until then, until next time, he's Commander Cocky.
He is Captain Foley.
49-year-old Captain Foley.
Happy birthday, Stuart!
Thank you, sir. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.